is Tuesday. It is from the barracks, and we're going to be talking about all sorts of cool stuff. Of course, I am Joker from Players Wanted. With me is the man, the myth, the legend of the shortest height but biggest heart, Greg Papa Reese from Dead End Outfitters, and also
What's up,
joining us
everybody?
is Mac from My Game Productions, one of the masterminds behind Wasteland 13, one of the games we're going to be talking about tonight. So thank you, gentlemen, for joining us. We will be joined a little bit by Christian, or Tukan, for those of you who know that name, to come in and talk about all things MGP, or the Wasteland game. Before we get
Steve
into all
Tom
that,
on already too. Look at that. I'm just saying.
Oh, Steve Tom's been waiting. He's been chomping at the bit. It's like his weekly thing that he looks forward to every single time. And if he doesn't, he starts messaging me like, "Are you guys going? You're 1 minute late." Hey, what's up, Garcia? What's up, Central Mustache? Oh, some of the names that come through, it's great.
Central Mustache.
So, Mac, in case you can't see, there should on your right hand side, you should be able to see the chat for everybody that's commenting in. So we'll be periodically throwing in there. And talk about that. But before we get going, we want to thank all of our lovely sponsors, which this time I was smart enough to actually have a list ready. So
you're doing that now. Good for you.
Yes, I actually need to. We have so many sponsors for the channel, which is
13
awesome.
months later, he's
shut up. Hey, look every single time we have a stream, it gets just a little bit better. So first and foremost, we like to thank Dead End Outfitters for all the awesome stuff that they give us. They make our guns go Pew Pew far. Home of the D-Hop barrel, the best patch barrel on the market. Hands down. I know, I got it all right. Look at that.
Right. All in the first try.
First try. It's great. Big House Produce, we want to thank them for doing all the cool stuff that they're going to be doing for the Battle Bus. Also, for Central Penn Milsim, allowing us come up and do the Operation Big House game, which we're going to be talking a little bit about that later on in the show tonight. High-powered Airsoft for all the awesome BBs and batteries and stuff they've given us. Paracord Addiction for those awesome maps, and other cool dead regs, which I can't wait to show off the one I sort of earned this last weekend. ATE Airsoft, thank you very much. Plus also the other guys that are affiliated with us, Assault and Battery Airsoft and Boneyard. So, there's going to be more added to that within the next couple of weeks. Tactical Airsoft Combat Solutions.
Yeah, Tax is gonna jump in on it.
Hey, look, he gave me some stuff already. Figure I might as well promote some of his stuff. I'm not testing it out. I'm not lighting off another smoke grenade inside the house. What's up, Brandon? What's up? I want to thank the guys up at Outcast too. They're doing something really cool. Before we jump into Wasteland, they reached out to me and they're like, "Hey, man, we want to have a swap meet and we want to donate to the Battle Bus. We think your mission's really cool." So I was like, "That's awesome. Anything helps." And they're like, "Yeah, for X amount of dollars there." I don't have the sheet in front of me to read off, but that's really cool up there. Crucible Airsoft, they're going to have a swap meet. Proceeds are going to go to the Battle Bus to help us to fulfill that mission up there. Hey, look, Rob Weiner's there. He's waiting for his time to come on. Christian said he'll be on in a minute. Dalton Ashen, what's up? Chris.
Does Mac have his sushi, by the way?
What's that?
I asked if Mac has his sushi this evening.
Mac, did you get sushi?
Was he not made aware of that?
No, he was not.
Fortunately, I think I missed the delivery.
Yeah, don't Grubhub that. That'll be expensive. So anyways, Mac, thanks for coming on. It's the first time you're on the show, and we really appreciate you coming out.
Thanks for having me.
Start off by saying I loved Wasteland. It's such a unique event and everything else. I really do appreciate it. I really do. I love all the thought that goes into it. Right down to stuff like this, where we have these cool, super shiny, obviously, these cool character cards, first aid, barbarian, ammo. Were we supposed to turn these back in, by the way?
No, you can hang on to those. We're actually going to put together a gradual evolution so you can develop your character over time, so you'll be able to bring back some skills over time.
Awesome. And of course, he is a fashionably late, the man with the voice, the leader of the Sunshine Band, Tukan. How you doing, buddy?
Brought the stogie.
Hello, Tyler. How you doing? All right. So there is one thing that before we actually get into this, because I don't know how well this is going to go, I was given this at Big House. I think I'm gonna wait till after we do the AAR because I think I'm gonna be coughing a lot. It's beef jerky, voodoo chili, Carolina Reaper that was given to me by Sin. I am gonna try
please
this
hold
tonight.
off on that. Oh no.
I'll wait till after the AAR, but I'm gonna go on to it. So, Mac, what as the event provider, what did you see from the event that worked well, or if you want to go a little bit into depth of what you guys do, um, this is your time to shine.
Yeah. Okay. So well, thanks, and thank you for having me onto the podcast. So yeah, so we Mind Game Productions. We've been running event games in Florida for I want to say about maybe 15 or 16 years now, and this is the 13th year of our Wasteland series, which is based on Fallout, inspired by Fallout. It is extremely LARP-like role airsoft game. It's very, very different than the traditional airsoft Milsim game. Definitely a lot of LARP elements that have been incorporated into it. We have sort of an on storyline that we run through this, and it originally started out as a once-a-year game. For the last 13 years, we also do a 0.5, 12.5. We usually do a spring game, so we're actually doing areas every year. But it's essentially a chance to do a somewhat lighthearted post-apocalyptic airsoft LARP set in Central Florida, heavily based on the Fallout universe. Guys have a good time with it. We've had friends that have been coming almost since the beginning. Like we've had some players that have probably made ever since the very first. I'm really glad you came. Again, it is a very unique airsoft game. It's definitely very different than probably a lot of the airsoft games many people are exposed to.
I would call it an airsoft LARP in the fullest extent, and it's so awesome for that reason.
Let me. So I didn't get to go this year. I did go last year, and as we've mentioned many times, I looked like somebody's lost child at the beach. It was absolutely terrible. Might have something to do with why I didn't go this year again. I didn't want to be scooped up and brought to the lifeguard station. The whose idea was it to have this 13 years ago?
No, wrong one.
Like, was it all you? Did somebody say, "Hey, we should do this," and you
Yeah,
came up with it?
I mean,
pretty
much,
I've only been
I pretty
following
much-
it for about 6 years.
I pretty much kicked it off. I pretty much kicked it off back then. Yeah, essentially, it is again, it is sort of a LARP experience using airsoft as the primary combat vehicle. But we've over the course of the years, we've introduced a character skill system. It's fairly streamlined, fairly simplified, but allows your character a little bit to develop everything from medical skills to scientific skills to certain skills that you can use. It's limited ammunition. It's a very limited ammo game. So there's a lot of negotiations going on. There's foam weapons that are involved also as an alternative.
A lot.
Soft. We there's always some sort of slave fighting pit going on. And of course, like any class game, there is actually currency involved. Players are doing scrounging for junk on the field and relics. They're doing jobs. They're looking for missions, basically to earn bottle caps, and they can use those bottle caps to buy ammunition, medical supplies, cool props and stuff. People are always, once people start getting a wealth of caps, they start putting out more. But the absolute beauty of the Wasteland game, it really enriches the experience and sort of what makes my job a lot easier too is for the years, and being a fine example of it, and team factions out there, so vested in the experience that they start running their own missions and their scenarios that sort of augment and supplement what we have. And so we have a lot of these factions that contribute much to the storyline. At a time, I have there's so many stories that I hear after that I had no idea that happened. It's really a neat experience with the involvement in these. Police. I mean, well, what questions do you have? I mean,
All right, so
I mean, you've been a veteran for a number of years.
Yeah, the genius behind the game that, well, first off, I knew that this was your IP from the get-go. Mad props. The spirit of the game, the idea, it's always because it was your idea and you've been pretty on point with how you've wanted the game to go. It's been, in a sense, pure in terms of like the experience. So mad thank you for that, Mac. You've created a substrate for the player community to have a wild, wacky Wasteland experience. But the real genius is what you were just saying, the factions that are so invested in the experience, like the Guild, like at times Cthulhu, even the new groups, like we had the 904 Militia this year, which was really fun. The NCR came out, they were awesome.
the fighting that happened with the NCR was actually kind of funny.
I mean, it was good all around, but the genius is that you've created an environment that now plays itself. You do the end game mission, but all day for hours and hours and hours. It's the player developed storylines, props. Now it's great. Again, like you said, people have been coming for years. This quest worked next year. People literally fine tune and tweak their quests based on other years. So that's what I love about the event. Like our event. Oh my god. Or sorry, our faction. We if Marley was on the stream, he would tell you the stressful nights of being up at like 3 o'clock in the morning trying to level my fucking bed on my printer, trying to print something as stupid as a fusion core. So, yeah, good stuff.
No, that's it's not Nickel City Rangers. It's New California Republic.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I was just saying it's a New California Republic. That was for Corey Carr. He had a question.
The Nickel Rangers? What do you call them?
Nickel City Rangers.
Sean, I'm so sorry that if you're watching this.
I was going to say,
the leader.
So I'll go into some of the stuff like to really explain like some of the cool stuff that goes on with this. There's all sorts of unique things like, this was this year's ears, which, that's about downside when you have a light, you have ears, you had fingers. I actually personally, I liked, I liked last year's, ear cards better. Because they just
those
look like
ear cards were from 2019 Mac. My buddy printed a bunch of those ear cards that said the game was rigged from the start on the back. I think those are the ear cards he's talking about. I don't know if you still have those.
I might have a couple of them. Oh, here it is, right here.
They were.
Oh, please let it be those cards.
They were.
Yes.
Yes.
There's the ear card, and it says this game is rigged from the start. Papa, perfect. So I like collecting those because they're so it actually those things are always like a cool faction. What yeah, I didn't mute you. Papa's trying to fix his audio issue, guys. So if you're wondering why we're like having like this secret conversation, you can't talk. I'll try unmuting you again. I mean, you're not muted on my side.
You guys hear me?
Now we can. That was weird.
And you can hear me now?
Oh, yeah, we can hear you.
It says host muted your mic. Wonderful. Anyway, been trying to get across something I wanted to mention after Mac gave his feel about everything. One of the greatest things, and somebody mentioned that this is the best experience they've ever had. One of the coolest things when I played was, and Mac mentioned this, personality traits. You can negotiation skills. You can have great negotiation skills. And son of a bitch. You know what? Hang on. I'm trying, guys. I don't know. Things are this went a little weird for some reason.
I thought I just had bad connection.
No,
No.
he's got a little bit of a robotic voice going on. So and Mac's connection is the reason why Mac might be like jittery and his cutting in and out is his looks like his internet connection is a little bit low from what I see on my side, but that's
Okay.
it's
I
all
thought
good.
it was me.
No, so I'll go into like some of the cool things that the aesthetics of this game. I think I have one of the pictures up here with all the power armor and everything else. When people were seeing me talk about it, and they're saying, "Oh my God, look at these guys with this kick-ass this
the armor's
power
incredible.
armor." I mean, I saw this and I was live streaming.
Yeah.
I was live streaming it, and people are like, "What the hell is that? That's not airsoft." I was like, I know it's not.
Correct. Yeah.
This is I like airloft, air LARP.
Northmen represent right there. Paul, you're big if you're watching this.
Is this any better? Or am I still robotic?
You're better.
Okay.
A little robotic. You're good.
So that was kind of awesome. And then I only had like one interaction with this guy right here with the nuclear thing on his, and I was like, I had my hand on my knife, like, please don't make me have to stab this guy right now, because I really didn't want to have to go into it. We had that when they were leaving after I guess raiding our base, which was interesting. So the power armor dynamic is really cool. That was interesting in itself. The super mutants always are fun, and then we had a combination of the Sunshine Band is like the central hub for everybody to come in and buy and get stuff from. So we had people coming into Poseidon like all the time, and I am role playing as that man's bodyguard. So I'm extremely paranoid. If you do not have a Hawaiian shirt on and I don't know you, I am pointing my gun at you.
I know where this is leading, Mark. I know where this is leading.
I'm definitely gonna go there.
Don't be naughty.
I'm not being naughty. So the cool thing is that you just don't know who's on your side and who isn't on your side. You don't know, like people could turn on you at the drop of a hat. And I don't think people are paying too much attention to what color was on their wristband as to if they pulled the trigger or not. I couldn't see most people's wristbands to begin with. So if I didn't know you, I just said get back. But it's also for an airsoft event, it's also got a lot of melee aspects to it. I mean, you smack somebody with a melee weapon, they're dead. Yep. Go back to respawn.
And actually, the lack of ammo that's built into the game actually lends itself heavily to the boffer and melee weapon users, which is excellent because a ton of people use those because of the rule set.
Exactly. And on top of that, it also adds for a heightened sense of paranoia. Like, here's one thing if somebody is 10 feet away, right? And they're not carrying like a melee weapon, like a long pole arm or anything else. It's another story when they get like within that 6 foot range. It's like, we're not going to play this game. Stay back. And so I wanted to show like one of the first things that was going on, which led to, I want to say that it was a sort of a negative interaction, but at the same time, it's like most people didn't realize what each side was talking about. Hold on one second. I just got to get this prepared. Oh, whoops. Here we go. So,
before the video plays, real quick, Poseidon, Sunshine State members, particularly this USPS member, I am so sorry, but there might need to be an explanation on what you said to Mark afterwards. But other than that, I apologize for him shooting.
Well, I will say this, we just got attacked by super mutants. This was after the first super mutant attack, directly.
You were on edge. You were on edge.
I had my thing up. So
doing your job.
Doing my job.
Doing your job.
Protecting. Now, you can't see where I'm at, but I'm inside this like a tight enclosure. So I'm we're at the power station, and it's protected on 3 sides, but there's just enough room for my body to be inside there and be covered. And let's see here. We got to do it this way because you really got to see this guy's hands. I'll do it this way. There we go. So that way you all could see this guy's hands.
Walk away.
I work.
I don't know you.
We just delivered a chip.
This is.
Name Jimmy Fix It. We have food.
Because I'm my.
Are you secure?
Back off! Back off!
So, I'll let it play out.
No, wait.
Get back up! Back up!
So there was some miscommunication when it comes down to role play and not role play. Right? I was still in character. I didn't realize that these guys were upset. But 2 things caught me when we were doing this. When he walks by, he pulls his gun out and looks sort of sideways at me. So I'm amped up. I'm like, I don't trust this guy. I don't know this guy. I didn't see this guy with this other group of USPS guys over here. When he comes in right here, again, I was inside, and he came towards me. It looks like he was lunging, so I put my gun up and I leaned back and I pulled the trigger, which my hand came forward a little bit. This also, Mac, is the kid that said that he was an admin later on. So.
Oh, okay. No, yeah. No idea about that guy.
Yeah.
I don't recognize him.
So this is the guy.
We might. Okay, yeah. We've actually had some discussion about maybe a long time ago. I used to have admin badges that we could always keep with us. I think I might have to reproduce those again.
Those were so great when you had them. That's a grand idea, Mac. Absolutely.
Yes, yeah. I agree 100%. So, when I tried to explain it to him, it was like, so going over the rule set, I asked specifically when you were given the rules, what is the MAD? And you said, bang is a courtesy. Well, when he came in, it looked like he was trying to melee kill me, and I wasn't going to have that. And I instinctively had my gun up already, and I just went like that, and I pushed because my back was against the wall. It was not like I was being aggressive or anything else. It's just hey, shit, and I was reacting. You know, it wasn't like trying to force him off or jab him or anything else. It just so happens the way it was. So I didn't understand what they were so upset about because I was like, this is all part of the game.
Yeah, it was a miscommunication between the role play and the meta gameplay, because you were role playing, but he was trying to tell you, hey, I'm USPS out of in the meta of what the game is, and you're just like, bro, I don't even know your first name. Back.
Don't come at me, bro.
Really.
Yeah. I was doing my job because I had no idea, and he seemed sus from the time that he pulled his gun out to the time that he went. And it's like, that's the cool thing about this game. Besides like the negative part of the interaction where we're like arguing about, you know, the aesthetics, and I said OOC because none of them said OOC, so I didn't know they were out of character. I thought everybody was still playing. I'm still wondering why he's pointing a gun at my face when I already shot him.
When in doubt, role play out. Seriously, yeah. It'll save your life.
And that's what I was doing in the whole process. So I hope if they're watching or if they see this sometime later on that they understand that this was all pretty much a miscommunication. Now, later on, the conversation went through that of, well, you signed a waiver for Wayne's World, which says you have to give a 10-foot bang out. But if Mind Game Productions have a different rule set, it's a conflict of rules. And I'm going to go over what we're at.
Yeah, it's 10-foot bang out, yeah. We do have a 10-foot bang out, yeah, but okay.
Okay, so in the future, I know. I mean, I didn't do it to anybody else the rest of the game. I mean, obviously. But if that's the case, I'll make sure to make the questions next time are clarified better.
It happens. You know, listen, one thing actually I want to interject real quick. I think it's really interesting about Wasteland, and it might cast an interesting light for some people that have never been there. So if you, I think most of you might have picked up on it, but there are a lot of different factions. Mark was talking about how you can't really trust anybody. On any given Wasteland game, there's usually probably at least 6, 7 like major factions. Might not say major factions, maybe 15 to 20 players. There are also independent players. There's small buddy groups that form little raider gangs, and alliances shift back and forth. I mean, there's some groups that are diametrically opposed to each other, but there's a lot of leeway to do as you wilt in terms of making alliances, breaking alliances, establishing what kind of character you want to be. And what I think is really interesting about it now, because this a long way to give a long way around to give a compliment actually to Christian and a couple of their players. One thing you see a lot of times at this Wasteland game, so this isn't like it's U.S. versus Russia. It's the big militaries. You have a chance to kind of be who you might be in an apocalyptic situation, and it's interesting. A lot of people look like they're going to be some pretty evil shitheads in a situation. They're just, I'm just here to kill. I'm here to raid. I'm here to steal. But I want to put out some serious props though too. Sunshine Band, NCR, and the U.S. Postal Service. Even before the game, they were having discussions. They negotiated a treaty between the groups. They did a treaty signing ceremony at the field because they represent some of the good aligned factions, and their vision is to actually establish a settlement, a really positive settlement for developing the Wastelands going forward over the next several games as a story arc. And I just thought that was fantastic. It's really interesting to kind of see the kind of the personalities that come out sometimes in this.
Oh, so we're going to blame Central Mustache for that. I have that video of the first treaty violation where they started shooting up. But that's the cool thing. There's Black Marsh Brotherhood. There were the Northmen. There was the Nuka Raiders. There was that. Oh, yeah. Go ahead, Chris.
Oh, I'm muted. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you.
Oh, it says I'm muted. But anyways, I was just going to say, playing more into what you said, Mag, with the alliances and the ship bags and not, and how you would interact with them. For example, Sunshine Band, that treaty you're talking about, we're strictly in charge of the economics of the settlement. And I had to relay to NCR, listen, this isn't, the West Coast. There's no real nations or borders. It's 70% of the Wasteland is raiders. And if you want to make money, you got to sell to the raiders. And they were like, well, so then we had to, so on top of the treaty I did with NCR and USPS, or we did, then I had to negotiate with the Black Marsh Brotherhood. Love you, Alex. Then I had to negotiate with the Nuka Knockers, favorite raider faction since 2019. Then the Nuka Knockers would buy stuff from us. And then near the end of the game, they got with the Northmen to raid us. I mean, with the ammo we sold them. I mean, it's brilliant in every aspect. It's exactly how it would work out in the apocalypse.
But we weren't there when they went to go raid us. Go, Papa.
Nuka Knockers, next time.
Can't hear you.
Oh, can't hear him.
Can't hear you.
I'll talk for Greg.
I'm not going to say those words because I'm behaving, because he said 3 F-bombs in a row. My brain hurts. Can't hear you, Papa.
But until he gets his audio fixed, moving on.
So
yes.
I did, by the way, I did find the video that you're requesting, Tukan. Of the and you're gonna love what I named it. So we're gonna go on off. Actually, we're gonna go to my solo attack. A couple of cool things that I did. So while we wait for Papa to get his audio fixed, we're gonna go to share screen audio. One thing I will point out as something that needs to probably be fixed for the next one is the emphasis on wearing iPro at all times. So this particular sniper, I really was stalking him. I was going to go up and stab him because this is one of 3 snipers that was gunning for Christian. So I didn't know how he couldn't see me here, right? Because I'm standing in this bright green shirt, and I was like, is he really going over there to mess with Christian? And he's walking towards me now.
Was this the assassin? I had 2 assassins. Was this one of them?
So he takes his iPro off.
Oh.
So if you notice, I put my gun down, and his iPro is all the way off his face. like not even a little bit. He's like cleaning them in the side of his hands by his chest, and then he just put it back on again. Or now he's shaking them. So I'm like, I can't do anything until this guy does something right. But this guy was definitely coming for you because our base is on the other side. And I'm just waiting to. And I was like, all right, now I'm going to go stab him. I think it's right about here. Like, talk about no situational awareness. It's hilarious. Papa, do you want to try talking?
Anything?
Yeah,
Yes.
now we got you.
Yes.
Am I
Yes, sir.
am I robotic again?
No, actually,
No.
you're not.
God, I don't even know. I was gonna say something. I don't know. What I was gonna say, those that don't know, that have no idea about games, that have played anything like that. If you're all about shoot 'em up, if you want to go and you're plan on going to the field with a 5,000 count bottle of BBs and coming off with none, not the game for you. This game is more about just go play with your buds, have a great time, get immersed, and it's a true role playing game, and the guns are the lowest byproduct of the game, which when I played, I thought was done so well because at first it was kind of a turnoff for me to hear that. I'm like, what? It's airsoft. Why am I going to play an airsoft game where I'm not shooting my gun? That's silly. And it's not the case. You do actually get into fights. You do get to shoot, but it's really one of the smallest parts of the event, and that made it really so cool. When you finally embrace it, when you get involved, you do finally embrace it. It is, um, I mean, it is truly an immersive thing, and it's not for everybody. But go if you go to it with the right mindset, you're definitely gonna have the have a fantastic time. It's impossible not to.
And you can earn stuff like this awesome dead rag that I can't wait to use. Another one from Preston. And also, I love this map that he made. Make sure I'm putting it up the right way. This was like probably like one of the best in theme maps that he's made so far for me because it looks like it's the Pip Boy map. So that actually, they're pretty awesome. So if you guys have not checked out Press on Apparel, and you have an AO and stuff that you're using, and you want to get some really unique maps made, reach out to them. Their stuff's awesome.
Speaking of role play, if I may interject.
Yeah, go right ahead.
Mac, the Perk system is the best it's been yet. Sincerely, excellent job. On photo quality pieces of paper, I could challenge people to role play. I would go out of character, show me your perk cards. Yeah, and I'd make people pull out the perk cards, and I'd go, oh, well, you want to deal? Well, oh, you're a scientist, or, I mean, the clarity and the fun with those cards and the diversity of the perks that you presented to the game.
Thank you.
You can only go up. Sincerely, I cannot compliment you enough on the perk cards. For a heavy roleplay faction like mine, I don't play with a gun. You have made this event. This event was by far the most flexible for me yet because of your perks. Thank you. It was for people that don't even want to go, that want to forego weapons, they can do it. It's that flexible now, roleplay wise. Thank you, man.
Yeah, thank you. Because this one is the ammo smith. Sorry, this one's the ammo smith. So you could trade for a 1 bag of BBs. You have Chimera, which you can use full auto, which my gun doesn't have full auto, but it was still fun that I could switch to binary and go
hard bargain, which you can attempt to get a better price for me from, even though I have it too. So I counter you with hard bargain. Yes, we had a lot of that this time too. That was excellent.
This is the one I love, which is Grognok. I used this thing 3 times to kill super mutants. I was like, Grognok! And he was like, what the hell? I was like, I went through your power armor. He goes, what? I pulled it out. I was like, you're dead.
The cooldown times on Legends of the Waste, I think, was excellent, well needed. If you wanted to shoot, you could shoot. If you wanted to melee, you could melee. If you didn't want to use guns, you didn't have to even think about it. No, if we had 20 minutes, I could compliment you on the perk cards. They were excellent.
Yeah, well, thanks. I'm very glad. We got a lot of positive feedback on it. For those also that are, okay, so what are these? So we talked again a little bit about, we have a skill system. We basically have these perk cards. We kind of took the inspiration. The idea is based on the character cards out of Fallout 76, which I know gets a lot of hate, but hey, but this card idea works out well for us. We have 35 basic perks, basic skills, of which a player chooses 4. So there's really a huge amount of character personalization and character variety that you're going to run into. So it's about a matter of if you've got a team of buddies you're playing with, you actually want to get together ahead of time and find out, hey, listen, like we need a couple of medics. We need somebody with a blacksmith skill to repair some of our gear if it gets broken. We need a couple of people to help negotiate with merchants. We need you actually start stacking your team's decks appropriately. In addition to the 35 basic skills, we actually have almost the same number of advanced perks, which are basically high-valued loot drops during the day. And they're very rare. They're intentionally very rare. We probably introduced maybe a dozen into the wild at this game. So they're going to be very slowly getting fed out. But the advanced perks are some definite cool ideas to kind of build your character up over the years if you can do missions and jobs to actually earn some of those advanced perks. Thank you. I'm glad you liked it.
What I loved was, I love it when people use the perks to their advantage. There was one guy following around the Northman power armor with a hammer, just tapping on his back to constantly repair the armor as he's walking. I definitely. Oh wait, hold on. Sorry, Christian.
Be mad.
Go ahead. Say that again, Christian.
I said you can't ever be mad. That's genius. He's just clang clang. That was I can't even complain. Props to that guy. That was awesome.
Working out what cards make a balanced duo was very fun. We're looking forward to getting more people to join us. You can see here. More people join us and get a stacked team. Yeah, I figured out, and I asked if this was legit or not, if I had jet and a grenade went off near me, if I was immune and then I was a medic, I could start healing people. And the ruling came back as yes. So there was an instance inside of town where Tukan was having a hard time negotiating for a special egg. And I just put my gun down and put one hand in my dump pouch because I was booby trapped. So if somebody's going to capture me, I was just going to pull that pin and blow us all up, jet myself, and do whatever. But in this particular case, these two guys were there, and they were arguing with me. They go, "Get your hand out of your pocket." It's like, my hand's not in my pocket. I don't have a gun. I didn't have a gun. I wasn't lying. So finally, the guy goes to pull his gun up on me. So I just pulled the grenade and threw it down there. It exploded. Just before it exploded, I was like, "Jet, jet, jet!" And I put it up, and the other guys, all of a sudden, shooting started happening. People died. Then I said, "Okay, as a nice guy, I will medic you." And I went over and medic the guy I just killed, just to calm the waters and all that. And then, not 30 seconds later, here come the super mutants. I was like, "Son of a biscuit!"
Can I continue this fun tale? Because this was a great development. So I even told you I can't be mad because you technically bombed the only other competition I had merchant wise. The Rooskies, props to you guys. You did a great job at the admin shop this year. Mad props. It was excellent. And we resolved that. I started handing out bribes. Actually, I bribed, mad shout out to Quentin of Vance Tech Caravans. I love you, babe. He had the egg. It turned out I just had to give everybody on his team some Nuka Cola. Cost me like 300 caps in cola. Worth it. And then scantly 30 seconds later, Super Mutants fouled Joe. It just started steamrolling. But it was thematic and great. I hid in a corner like a coward, got shot in my armor, had to call that I was hit, and then a super mutant quartered me, and I had a pelvis bone in my pocket and prop blood. So I dropped all the blood on the pelvic bone, threw it out, and went, "Look, gore!" And he went, "Ooh!" And he skittered away and chased after it. What a great roleplay experience that was.
So
that was all the span of 5 minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I got shot. Marley got shot. So we're dead right there. Next thing you know, I think it was Rob threw a grenade right beside me. It was an EG-67. So I grab it to throw it. It blows up my hand. They go, And the guy with the ghillie suit goes, "You're crazy." I was like, "Oh, better than blowing up on my side." That was a lot of fun. So there was a point where being Christian's bodyguard, being Tukan's bodyguard, is a pain in the rear, and we're going to show exactly why now.
I'm not even ashamed. Not even ashamed.
So let's see. I think I should be able to do it this way now. So.
Oh no, not this. Oh no.
He threw a grenade into my boss.
Well, this is the end of all that.
He said, I have no idea what that was.
See,
We'll play that one last.
No, it's
Okay,
more like NCR.
I saved you from the mutants, and then you guys come kill my guys.
I didn't kill you. I was shooting them.
Negotiation.
His crazy ass did something different. I can't speak for him.
I,
You know what I mean? I can't tell him to chill the fuck out.
by the way, I shot him before he threw the grenade in.
I think
The first time.
multiple times. Oh.
Yeah. So technically, people that are in there.
They're the mutants. They always attack from this lane over here.
How many times do I gotta hit your fucking plate, bro?
Which we didn't realize that the plates were plastic. That's one thing that for the future, hopefully that definitely gets made clear.
Bro,
Go and make sure the
bro,
metal.
come on,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, I love the super mutant back then. It's so good.
You a medic?
No. Hey, this guy right side.
Yeah, our super mutants they're great group of guys.
Yeah, and I wasn't like I said, I wasn't saying that they were cheating, because it wasn't that. It's just that they
Medic!
didn't hear it and they're wearing stuff over their face. So I understand it. It's like you hear the on group,
Medic.
just the on side of look. I know I'm hitting your plate, man. Come
Don't
on.
medic him. Don't medic. Don't medic him.
Yeah, and I'm going to talk to everybody, make sure everybody's going back to metal next year.
Oh, that's Ichigo? No. Ichigo mask? Yo, all I see is the side of it.
Give me up. Give me up. Give me up. Give me up. Give me up.
Oh, there's my boy Joel trying to save the day. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, Wasteland Jesus.
He's dead, I think. That's a
So this is all like one interaction, and then it's coming.
Ears, thumbs. Ears and fingers.
That's something I wanted. Mac, the super mutants need ears and thumbs, man.
Don't medic him.
They didn't have any.
He's on our side.
Grab him.
Yeah.
Over here and grab
There he goes.
Con, what the hell are you doing?
By the way, am I the only one that the video's kind of stuttering for?
Oh,
Or is that
same for me.
everybody?
Okay.
Woo! Up! Real world, end game. End game. Okay, what's up? Here.
How many times have I hit your fucking plate?
While we have a little bit of downtime, this
Thank you.
attack by the super mutants, it was so. It was
Where's that
instant
sword?
movement. They were yelling at us like they were like, "Bow down!" I mean, I cannot compliment the super mutant faction enough. They really gave us a run for our money, and I didn't feel like it was cheap or anything. I mean, they were really they were role playing it out. It was vicious. Mad props to the fact. Always.
So it was a lot of fun. So the funny thing is after this happens, I go back to I decided that I was going to go have the conversation with Matt, because just before this it was the issue with the BMB. So I go walking towards the main city. I'm still in play. I wasn't going to take myself out if I saw something. So as I walk away, I get into the city. The super mutants attack again. And I'm like, son of a, not again.
You and our other security agent, Rob, you both left, and then immediately, like two of our great security officers left, and then immediately, I guess they just smelled blood in the water, and they just immediately attacked.
No, they came back. No, they came back. They came to the city.
Oh, okay.
They followed, and they went into the city. And I'm just sitting there walking. Next thing you know, I hear behind me, roar! Everyone was like, oh, crap. Time to run. And I went hauling butt. So that was like trying to keep Con alive was like, Marley and I were both pissed at him. We're like, what the hell are you doing?
That attack you saw, I ran back. So in Poseidon, Mac, we have a panic. There is now a panic room for me where I'm thrown into when there's a fight. And I literally, after I ran, somebody's sword was on the ground. I ran out, tapped their super mutant because he was stunned. I went, dude, I love what you're doing. I ran back in, run into the panic room. Marley, like my main man, throws me in and just oh my God, he was so mad.
Because the attack was still ongoing. Because that's the guys I went out and killed, that I shot and took down. I then stabbed with the sword. Where the rest of that faction that was coming in, it was insanely fun. We had so much fun doing this event. All the role play factions that go into it, all the interactions that you have that you can really build trust on, and all that. Like when I ran from the super mutants, whatever faction was inside the church. They were, I go running into the door. I was like, don't shoot, don't shoot, don't shoot. And they did, to their credit, they didn't shoot me that time. But unfortunately, my camera had a malfunction after the video played. It then started taking pictures instead. So you actually don't see the funny thing I did when I went to go leave the game altogether. I go walking by, I walked in, I poked my hand and said, hey guys, what's up? One of the guys goes, take his ankles. Oh, really? Da-da-da-da-da. I just started shooting everybody. I was like, "You ain't taking my ankles." Huh?
Oh, I was gonna say I'd love to segue into the game economy. It'd be fun to talk to Mac about it.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Mac, game economy this year, well balanced. You planned with us before the game. Here's MSRP on everything. Here's MSRP on ammo. You specifically said, please don't hand out caps like water. We're the merchant faction, right? I took that to heart. I printed it out. Mark, you had a printout. The gun runners in our group had a printout. All the merchants had printouts. We stuck to it. I used ammo like it was, like life essence. That was excellent planning on your part to just. Oh, don't show off. Don't show off.
I got relics.
Buddy.
I got the Super Mutant Bible. They're
so
coming
good.
for me.
But, mechanic-wise, the economy was good. Only complaint, and it's absolutely not your fault. And you even saw people in the comics, Paul mentioned it, other merchants. You have the Russians in the main town, which did fabulously. You had us literally to the point where we would have lines of like 20, 30 people waiting to buy, sell, trade, do quests.
Yeah, that didn't make me panicked or anything.
Yeah. We even, with neutral factions, evil factions that we had deals with, such and such, we really stuck to the MSRP to make sure that there isn't an issue. Because you want this to keep rolling over. And if people have too many caps and they keep getting grandfathered in, it'll ruin the economy. You did a great job with that. Merchants, though, you yourself can't do anything about merchants per se, except give incentive to be a merchant, which you give great incentive to, settlement caps, etc. That's the only real complaint I have for the event, which I've been
getting more questions even after this game about some other groups that are also interested in being merchants, which is interesting. So that in addition to people that are just looking to roam the wasteland and shoot people and collect treasure, there are actually groups out there that are also interested in setting up their own mercantile trade out in the wasteland. And we actually began seeing this several years ago, even when folks realized, okay, I go to the event, I'm supposed to earn caps to buy ammo, to buy goods. I can do that by doing missions, by scrounging. And then some people realize, you know what, before the game, starting weeks before the game, I'm going to start building cool Fallout themed props, and I'm going to sell them for bottle caps on the field. And so we had a lot of people bringing Fallout themed merchandise to sell to other players for bottle caps. And so that was also starting this kind of grassroots economy. So yeah, we've had a few guys that have been talking. Yes. Oh, there. Okay. Yeah. I was about to say.
There you are.
Someone has asked me about setting energy. what was it? The Van, the guys from New
Van
Vegas.
Graff, yeah, from New Vegas. Yes, sir.
Yes, yeah,
Yes.
hmm yeah. That'd be great. I think an energy weapon vendor as well. He's very interested in getting that going. That's cool. I think it's a cool idea.
We had 2019. We had the same situation where when we were in the city, remember we had like the big merchants row back that year. I had 5 different merchant groups with me. Matt Boyle and all of the boys. Van Graffs, get out of here! Get out of here, Van Graffs! It's a it's a me, says the comments. Oh no. In 2019, we did this thing because we were feeling lonely, being the only the big merchant group. We would approach other groups and say, "Hey, in game, we'd role play out. Here's 80 caps, 4 bottles of soda, and a relic. Come back with 100 caps by the end of the day," and it worked.
Nice.
You're gonna love this, Mac. Boxman, that was one of our big interactions with
Yes.
Nick Moody and the boys. Yep,
I think that was 2020. That wasn't 2019.
maybe.
It was last year.
I think you're right. Yeah.
Yeah,
but,
because I sort of feel bad, but don't. I killed them all.
Rude. But yeah, we as because you give us especially this game, you really supplied us with ammo and caps, and we were trying to be conservative, but we would use that to fund smaller groups to be merchants in game, which was a really fun experience.
Cool.
So yeah, Van Graffs, do it,
So-
Wim. No.
I want to also thank you for allowing me to use the white tracers. I kept going only to Christian to get the BBs. And
We spent 300 caps on you alone, sticking to the price guide. It was worth it.
Oh my god. And it worked out so well too because I had the tracer unit on, so you can still see it's glowing green when it strikes. And the guy goes, "What type of weapon is that?" I was like, "I'm shooting plutonium." At the shoot reviews, why not? And then of course the interaction with the guy that had the brick of drugs. Christian's like, "I don't want it," and I'm like, "It's good stuff, boss. Let's get it."
And thus, a new character was born in the Ocala Wasteland.
Why am I so paranoid? Now you know.
Now, hey, it fits your motif of randomly being an asshole. No, I'm kidding.
It wasn't random.
First of all, there's no random there.
So, there's one thing I would like to have changed for the future, and it's the time where I just want to address it and just go through. It was not a good interaction. It could have been a lot worse than it was, but
Oh. It's very choppy, Mark.
Bang.
what if I do it like that?
Bang.
Is it better?
Your Black Heart Brotherhood, your guy just blew up my guys.
It's not, but we hear the audio.
You're Black Marsh Brotherhood, right?
You just revived me, didn't you?
I did not just revive you.
Yeah, I got hit with a grenade and you revived me.
I didn't revive you.
I kind of all of us were dead on that one, man. They hit me.
I was right here.
Nah, bro, I was further back. I hit all of us. I got hit. I called him. I dropped to a knee. You walked up.
Well, I would love to say something before you have your piece on this after the video plays.
Hey, what? Good.
So that was that.
Yeah. If I may, real quick.
Go ahead.
Real quick.
Yeah, please.
Okay. This is absolutely, I'm not calling you out. Alex Tice. I don't know if in that situation you felt cheated somehow, but when you threw the grenades, whether you were alive or not, I made sure that the people in the area died. I went through, tapped them, checked if they were dead, and I'm like, we're role playing, guys. And then I stuck my head out the window. When I stuck my head out the window and complimented him, like, dude, awesome, you're being raiders. he was like, "F you, fuck you, fuck," and I'm just like, "Oh, something else is going on here." But Tice, if it was our faction, no matter what you said afterwards or how you felt, if it was our faction, call me or text me if we made you upset. You were clearly upset at something. If it was us, the last thing I want to do is take the immersion away from you and it be our fault. That's all I wanted to say. If it was us, please let me know. Call me, buddy. I will talk to you. I loved it. You were absolutely the Black Marsh Brotherhood, raiderific, betrayerific. I mean, you played the part. But if it was us, please contact me. I would love to clarify anything that you thought we did wrong. That's all I have to say. I just don't want him to feel cheated by us.
Did you guys see the interaction where I shot him and he still threw grenades, and you guys heard obviously the words that he was saying, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Which is why I don't know if it was us. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying.
It's irrelevant. I'll say it this way: it's irrelevant who it was. The fact that it never should have gotten to that point where he's dead and he throws 2 more grenades, and the verbiage that he's using isn't the best when he's going through. And we just literally got attacked by super mutants when he decided to attack us, and we shot all of the Black Marsh Brotherhood. His own teammates were like, "What the hell's going on?" And then he did get shot. I saw it happen. But there was also somebody that was off to the side that I think the person was aiming at, not necessarily at him. He just happened to be in the crossfire. So
yeah, we even Joel even shot him once after. This isn't a call out, but I had a couple people shoot him. Yeah, but we're easy. Like Mac, you remember the year I actually talked to you a little bit about it. Cult of Cthulhu. We didn't have mini nuke rules. They mini nuked our town, and I went, guys, the town's destroyed. Let's, we're all dead.
Yeah.
This will be fun. And then they came in, and it was a little. There's unfortunately a video of me being like, "Hey guys, what the hell? What do you do? We're dead. Have fun." I think I was even
and there's
at that moment, but
I remember some of these, and that's one of the reasons why I pretty much eliminated nukes on the field, because for a while it was getting ridiculous. People were like nuking.
It
everything.
was.
It was like no,
that was for the
that's
health.
why pretty much. Yeah, that's why pretty much at this point I'm like, yeah, there's plenty of other weapons to choose from. We're not nuking each other at the game. And again, I apologize about the other incident. We did have an admin, one of our admins that was able to catch. A bunch of us were looking for them, and we had a chat about that. And I think we've got an understanding now. And we'll, sorry about that. There's always some incident usually every game, but I do apologize. You guys got impacted on that.
I mean, but even with what he was saying, you know how easy we are. We're just like, "Oh, Raiders, can you believe they would say that?" And then we're like, "Okay, what do you want?" Like, thankfully they couldn't have hit a nicer faction. We took it very well,
Yeah, there was not, at least from the other side. At least the other side didn't engage in the hostility.
Yes, it didn't escalate. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, real quick, gonna jump in. Welcome, Wolfman. Welcome, Yordi. Yes, Yordi, I'm fine. I don't have much to add, so I'm just sitting here quiet. I did have audio issues before, so I'm a little gun shy about talking. I don't want to come across as a robot. I did not go to this event, so the 3 of them are actually covering mostly. It's only my job to occasionally add some color and make angry and evil jabs at Joker. So go on.
Yordi did a thing. So the only reason why I wanted to point it out was that hopefully in the future we don't have, because I could see it definitely going sideways with like heated tempers and hostilities and all that, and I certainly didn't want that to happen. Which is, even the Black Martial Brotherhood's like, "Why are you killing all of us? What happened?" I was like, "Your buddy just threw a grenade into my base." I don't take that lightly to that. And then it's sad because 10 minutes before, I saved them from the super mutant attack or they attacked the super mutants. I came from behind and eliminated the super mutants, and
we had great rapport with them, like role play, and yeah, it's because I didn't know anything was wrong until the very bitter end when he was basically like already leaving.
Yeah.
So I mean, which sucked, but you know.
I
Call
suspected
me
that he was
Tyson.
going to throw a grenade because he threw the smoke grenade, and I was like, the only reason why you do that is because you're trying to cover your tracks on something. That's why I had my gun on him, and sure enough, I saw him grab the grenade, and I was like, whatever. On a whole, though, it was an awesome event. I had a ton of fun. The interactions and all that happened the night before were great. The interactions on the field were awesome. A lot of the role play aspect that went through that you don't get to typically do in a lot of other games was a ton of fun. Tukan making my anxiety go like 10 million feet up into the air because he's got like 30 guys inside of our base. I don't know a single one of them. I don't know who's friendly. I don't know who's enemy.
Yeah.
I'm pointing
And
my
I'm
gun at
just
everybody.
like, wow, come in. You know, like,
Yeah. Like one of the guys goes, "You don't have to put your gun on me." I was like, "Now I do." I used UPSPS to send Han Solo a hot dog.
Nice.
And it's stuff like that was like really great on the field, and I can't wait for the next game. I just hope
Yes.
that 13.5 is not on a weekend where I'm committed to something else because I'm going to try to keep my thing open for it. I missed 12.5 this year, and I really
Right now
look
we
forward
have for April 2nd right now.
April 2nd. Okay.
Oh, April 2nd? Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I'm down.
Greg
I
will
am.
talk.
Well, that is the weekend after North versus South. Thanks for the segue.
No, it isn't.
February 26th.
April. I was thinking March. Sorry. I'm over here just being me, not part of the stream, so it's okay.
But we'll talk about that next, Greg. We'll talk about that awesome event next.
Will we though? Will we?
No. Now that you're complaining, now we won't. Just because.
It's okay.
What else can we compliment Mac on? Because there's a lot of ground to cover on that front with this event. A lot.
The registration line went fast.
Yes.
So
yes,
that
2 lines. Great idea. 2 lines. Excellent.
Registration went great. Like I said, on a whole, the player base there was also extremely well behaved, except for a couple of those small little instances. Extremely well behaved, and that's a reflection of you as the event host, not so much reflection of the players, because players will do what they can get away with. But that was awesome. The all the different factions, and I love the fact that you moved the merchant from the city. I hate the fact that you moved the merchant from the city. I'm like, where the hell's the merchant faction? I need to find Mac.
We were selling maps just to show people where the admin merchant was.
That's what I couldn't figure out. I mean, we were literally right there when you go onto the field, and no one seemed to see us.
Well, the funny thing is, like, most of us, I think, came in from that south entrance.
Okay.
So it's like we came in from that way. So I was like, I have no idea where they are. I love the fact that the guild did not stay in their base at all.
Yes.
I hate the fact they weren't inside their base because I couldn't go attack them.
Talking about registration, meta gameplay mechanic, Mac. Not a complaint. Just, if I may say, we started the game. Stardex was around 10, right?
Later than intended, yeah.
I with the kind of player base you have and how it worked, I get it. Earlier is better, but I understand. Yeah, that's all.
Well,
earlier is better.
No. Well, okay. Well, for what it's worth, there's actually because we're in the middle of our internal after action reviews right now too, and there are a number of things actually that we're already looking at that are specifically targeting some of these issues. One thing, might as well say them because actually, if I say them on the air, that'll probably more likely commit me to actually making sure they actually freaking happen by 13.5. But one of the things we want to do is I wanted to actually film a briefing video. I'm looking to put together about a 10-minute video. It's going to probably be a combination of live as well as maybe some pirated Vault Boy, Vault Tech animation that we can voice over. It's basically going to cover the rule set. And I'm hoping to make it like a 10-minute loop on a continuous loop. And if we can get it where we want, and we think we can get all the blocks checked, we're actually thinking about eliminating the briefing. Just saying, look, this is playing it while you're standing in registration. Hey, by the way, before you go on the field, oh, you haven't seen the video? Go to that tent over there. It's a 10-minute video. Once you've seen it, you can come out on the field. So we're looking to have that, and as well, of course, it'll be posted online before the event. The other thing I think I'm going to do also to help out a little bit with the line. The line went pretty well, but there are a couple ideas we also have to further streamline it. I'm going to probably open up a I'm realizing, the technology's been around forever. I'm going to make a greater use of QR codes on posters, so that also while people are at the registration area, you can sign up, or you can wait in line for us to get your credit card. But I'm thinking about also where they can scan it, they can sign up on site, then with their phone, then just walk up to the desk, show me the phone with your name and your confirmation, show me your ID card so that I know that you've paid. So we basically create like 70, 80 kiosks in players' pockets by using their phones and their QR codes to help us fast track through those walk-on players. So that's something I'm going to be experimenting on in the coming couple of weeks. Might even have that set up by our January game, but absolutely by 13.5, some of those things should be in place.
Tyler, it is actually Stonebreaker is that weekend with TCA at GTI. But 12.5, I'm going to be doing multiple TCA events next year, so I'd rather go to 12.5 because the very weekend after 13.5. Sorry, the very weekend after is going to be the cruise, the airsoft cruise, and I don't think I want to be going all the way up to GTI dealing with that. I'd rather do the 12.5, which I think it's going to be another one-day event. Mac, it's going to be a one-day.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes. I'm sorry. Yeah. But yes, and we are planning on doing a poll soon to ask about the possibility of a 2-day event for 14. I'll have a poll out there fairly soon on it. We want to kind of see what the players think about it.
Yeah. I mean, if I can, real quick. I'm sorry. Weiner, no, you're the only one that still lives with his mom. Go on.
Oh!
Sorry.
Here's Greg.
Can't wait to see you at your event as a civilian, Weiner. Love you. I didn't say that.
Yeah, but I don't kiss my mom.
See, now we got mom jokes going on.
Don't worry, Weiner. We'll make fun of you later on. So I'd love for it to be like a 2-day event, Mac. But I think that should be for the solid numbers, not the 0.5s or whatever.
Yes, that would be like a 14 thing. But yeah, we'll get that posted out there.
I can't wait for that. I mean, like I said, I had a blast with it. And I think moving forward that this event's going to keep getting bigger and it's going to keep getting better. And
without a doubt, the 2 days would help the out-of-staters because, I mean, as it is right now, we have players that come down from Tennessee, from Virginia. I met a player who was from Texas for this game. So, yeah, absolutely. The point of answering this question, the 0.5 events are our spring events. The big events, the whole numbers, are normally the ones set in November, usually right before Thanksgiving. The 0.5 events typically fall in April. They are, say all the same Wasteland goodness, just a little smaller turnout. I think we typically run about maybe anywhere from 170 to 190 players for the fall games. For the April games, it's usually closer to maybe 80 or 90.
We're going to change that this year.
And if I may sell you further on the 0.5, from on the ground, it's a more intimate Wasteland experience because there's less people, so you want to find more people. You're seeking out other factions more, which is great. It makes you really trot the whole field, which is a really fun experience. The 0.5s are absolutely worth it, 100%.
Yeah, it's a ton of fun, and we're looking forward to seeing the next schedule for all your events that you have out there, Mac. I know there's one I would definitely like to play at again, but as we talked about before, we have to make sure that the clothing and the aesthetics get changed a little bit.
Can I say something about that?
America.
Some of those outfits are pretty good. Some of those outfits are very accurate.
Too accurate. too accurate for me to stand near.
Yeah. That's why I kind of wanted to take a couple year hiatus on that one. But yeah, we may one day bring that back.
I think that's smart. Taking a break from. I will say.
Wait. First of all, we don't do illusions on this stream. You talking about Nazi uniforms? Say Nazi uniforms.
Yeah.
Just say it. Use the word Nazi.
So those filthy Nazis. No,
Some
I'm
folks
kidding.
are getting a little too enthusiastic.
Say it. And no, this is Mac. This is not directed at you. I'm talking about Joker. And you know what? It's all theater. So stop, you big baby. Okay.
I will.
Nobody showed up with sarin gas. Nobody did anything like that. Nobody
yes.
Well,
through
actually.
the radio. Funny you should mention that. Yeah, there were some comments made when the town got gassed. The entire town got gassed.
I had a blast.
I am so glad he just went robotic.
Me too. Mac, I will defend that event. It was very fun.
I know, because I killed you like 5 times.
That event, I wanted to do what I did at the America that you had at Waynes World. That year at Waynes World, you had the America before the one after. I went to you like, hey, can I just be like, can I have a group of homeless guys? And you're like, yeah. And we went as hobos. We had like Hail Hitler, anything helps, like stuff like that. It was very fun. And then the year after that, I basically became Oscar Schindler trying to save the civilians from the Nazi team that were literally in a line waiting to have a massacre with all my civilians. They were like, no. Okay, so you kill them.
All right, so we're going to stop
them.
talking about this right now there, Christian. What you're saying is just making it progressively worse. Okay.
Go to the event. It's a great event.
No,
great event.
It's for those of you who don't know, America is like man in a high castle. It's pretty much man in a high castle. So it's what happens if Nazis won. And it was just, it was a great event. Had a lot of fun. The American resistance forces were a little bit outnumbered because I think a lot of us got the camo colors wrong, thinking that like I became Jaeger CO, and I thought the Jaegers were actually good. That were what I call good guys on the resistance side. I didn't realize that they're actually on the Nazi side. So I was like, "Whoops! Well, time to still kill people."
But circling back,
it was still an awesome event, and like some of the aesthetics there were really cool. And playing it at BTA with that city in the middle was actually kind of nice.
It is great.
So, I mean, we're looking forward to some of the other stuff that's coming up there. So if you have anything that you want to promote now, Mac, now's the time to do it.
Yeah, well, we've got I do have some dates picked out for 2022. I'll run through them real quick because I know you fellas have some other things to talk about. January 8th is going to be our sequel to the Zion's Gate game. Zion's Gate was run in June. Essentially, it was a game based on the computer game Far Cry 5 about this basically apocalyptic cult that seizes control of a small rural county. Law enforcement goes in to take them out. We're doing the follow-on sequel to that one. It's despite the setting, that's actually pretty much a Milsim game. That is actually a lot of heavy combat focus, very mission oriented. It just has this sort of insurgency, counterinsurgency within the U.S. with kind of like an extreme religious Taliban cult, basically. That's coming up on January 8th. February 19th, we're looking at doing another one of our Aftermath series. It's a post-apocalyptic Milsim. It is also a post-apocalyptic setting, but it's not as goofy as the Fallout games. It's a lot grittier, a lot more serious. April 2nd is our Wasteland 13.5, and May 14th, we've got a very interesting one that I'm looking to do, King and Country. It's an idea I've kicked around. It's an alternative history. I've got it written up as an alternative history, New World Milsim. Basically, it's modern technology, modern uniforms, modern tactics, but the setting is still the new world of the colonial empires. So we're going to have the Spanish Empire, the British Empire, privateers, but modern technology, modern uniforms. You know, the Spanish royal flag flying over the city. You know, so it's going to be I think it's going to be a pretty interesting scenario. It's a Milsim game, just an alternate history setting. Then again, like I said, Wasteland 14 is scheduled for the 19th of November for next year. So those are some dates to throw out, but we'll make sure they're all on the site, our website too.
Anytime that you want to promote these events, it's definitely here for you. Because I have a hell of a lot of fun going to your events. There's a lot of cool stuff that goes down. In fact, I don't think I would have met Christian if it wasn't for America 10.
No,
So
I'm glad you met him.
It would have been further along, because that's, I think, the first time that he and I actually had a meaningful conversation as I killed him.
Yes.
For the motherland.
As blood was pouring out of my throat, I went, what are your hobbies? You know? Yeah.
So, gentlemen, thank you very much for coming on. If you guys have anything else that you'd like to say, now's the time, because we're going to go to an intermission.
Thank you for having us on, Mark. I really appreciate it. Christian, great to see you. Papa, great. Thanks very much for having me on board.
Okay. Thanks for joining us. We're going to have coming up next. We're going to have on Weiner from ATE Airsoft. We're going to talk about Aftermath, and then coming on also will be the CO from the military faction, my nemesis Deadpool, because I will be the CO of the civilian faction. With that being said, guys, thanks for coming on again, Matt from My Gay Productions and Mr. Tukan from multiple different stuff. His resume is extremely long. Thanks, guys, for coming on. And with that being said, it is intermission time. 5 minutes, Papa.
Power station, super mutants right now.
Out. Fuck you guys.
Bang. Bang.
Whatever the fuck you faggots are. Because you fucked around with the NCR. I'm already dead.
Bang.
Why'd you do that?
Your Black Heart Brotherhood. Your guys just blew up my guys.
What the? I didn't blow you up.
Your Black Marsh Brotherhood, right?
You just revived me, didn't you?
I did not just revive you.
Yeah, I got hit with a grenade. You revived me.
I didn't revive you.
Go to respawn. You're blown to smithereens. Get the fuck out. Everybody blown up by that grenade. Get the fuck out
Kind
of
of
here.
all of us are dead on that one, man. If it hit me,
I was right here.
Nah, bro, I was further back. I hit all of us.
For you faggots to not call your hits from them.
I got hit. I called it. I dropped to a knee. You walked up.
Yo, whoever did that's about to fucking get one big time, buddy.
Hey, what?
Your boy keeps shooting me in there. No, it was already dead. He shot me in the mouth.
Isn't that what just happened?
You're a guy. He threw a grenade into my boss.
Shit.
I had nothing to do with that.
He said I had nothing to do with it. I have no idea what that was.
That blew me up.
See
I didn't do that.
No, it's been more like NCR.
I saved you from the mutants, and then you guys come kill my guys.
I didn't kill you. I was shooting them. His crazy ass did something different. I can't speak for him. You know what I mean? I can't tell him to chill the fuck out.
By the way, I shot him before he threw the grenade in.
I think
The first time.
Multiple times. Oh.
Yeah. So technically, people that are in there.
How long does it take? Hey, shoot me right side! Right side!
How many times do I gotta hit your fucking plate, bro? Bro, come on, man.
I don't even know if I even got anybody.
You a medic?
That was cool. I don't even know if I even got anybody.
Hey,
I know I wouldn't have been.
Hey, guy right side.
I couldn't even see if I even had ammo.
You're in armor or something.
Medic!
Hey! Medic.
Medic!
Get in.
Medic.
Yeah, medic.
Don't medic him. Don't medic. Don't medic him.
Guys, mute.
What am I doing?
That's Ichigo? No. Ichigo mask? Yo, all I see is the side of it.
Wait, Connor, you dead?
Give me up. Give me up. Give me up. Give me up. Give me up.
Connor, are you dead?
Is anyone dead up there? Yeah, he's dead, I think. That's a mutant. Yeah, I hit him with a knife. But that means he's dead.
Ears, thumbs.
Huh?
Ears and fingers.
No, yeah. We didn't get any.
Hey, you need medic?
I need a medic.
Don't medic him.
Are both guys
I promise I won't hit you now.
He's on our side.
Grab him.
Yeah.
Come over here and grab.
I'm out. Don't worry about me. Okay, yeah. Out. Gun. Wait for people. I'll get out of the way. I'm just trying my backpack.
Con, what the hell are you doing?
Oh, fuck the phone.
Con, emergency. Woo! Huh? Real world, in game. In game. Okay, what's up? Come here. Get some music.
How many times I gotta hit your fucking plate? Thank you. Where's that sword?
Down. Finish up.
I got lost. I thought I was on a different way.
Hey everybody, and we're back. And nobody is here except for Deadpool, which we can only see in the shadow. There you are. Now we can see you.
Want me to let him out? Okay.
And
right.
welcome Deadpool from Warzone Airsoft
Get inside.
and Weiner. It's not a party till the Weiner comes out from Apocalyptic Tactical Events or ATE Airsoft, ATE Airsoft, however which way you want to do it. And Greg's back. All right, so we're going to go on to our second segment now, which we're going to be talking about ATE's first event. Going to be Aftermath. And let me get that link together. I had it, but then I lost it. Yeah, I said the same thing. So this is actually going to be at Waynes World of Airsoft. It is going to be the military versus the city.
Warzone.
Oh, is that Warzone? Oh, I'm sorry. That always confuses me with Waynes World. Don't get me wrong.
It's Waynes World's our home field, so we run all the airsoft related stuff there.
Yeah, I did introduce you as Warzone Airsoft.
Did you?
Yeah, I just said where the event's going to be at. It was going to be at Waynes World.
Yeah. I'm losing it. It's been a long day.
No, you're not. Mark's losing it. You're good.
No, I'm not. We got a playback feature. You were saying, I think, bringing your dogs inside or whatever. So
yeah.
There it is.
You hear me okay?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Before we get started on anything else, we had a bevy of comments and things that we didn't respond to.
You sound so soft, so light. You know, you're not leaving. Turn up your volume or something.
I don't see any. Hey, Robert. Yeah, we missed you being there.
I got it. Garcia, I can't believe you said only in Florida, by the way. That hurts. He knows what I'm talking about. And Yordi said he did a thing and then left. I don't know what the thing is that he did. I'm imagining he spent money on something. Stillwell said, I'm here. Okay, you can leave now.
He's always here. Bye, Still.
Yeah. Who else we got? Weiner. So many things to come in on for you. I'm just not even going to bother with it.
Leave my mom out of this.
That was like everybody. The best shot down
I know, it was awesome.
Ever. I was like,
But that's okay. She lives with me. I don't live with her. Thank you.
Hey, listen, you don't have to explain yourself.
Yep.
Whatever that's all on you.
It's just, yeah.
Don't even bother.
Yeah.
Don't even bother.
And wait for the new house to get done. That's what I'm waiting on.
Okay, so I got the ticket link finally.
Why is this not?
There we go.
Holy crap! Why does this volume sound so low, you guys? I got turned up 100 on here.
Mine's so low, also.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're pretty low. Jonathan sounded good.
Yeah.
I can. What about?
You sound better.
I can hear everybody.
I think Papa just needs to get closer to the mic. That's all.
No, Greg, try talking.
Test.
It's fine for
a
me.
A little better. Yeah, it's better. I don't know what you did.
So, anyways, we have ATE's first event, and I'm sort of like kicking myself here because I double booked myself for that weekend. That's the same weekend where they're doing the fundraiser for the battle bus, and I was like, yeah, sure, I'll come. But also, you had told me a while ago, Weiner, about when your first event was going to be. It was going to be Martin Luther King weekend. And obviously, I'm coming to your event for multiple reasons because now it's going to be civvies versus the military.
Yeah, what's worse than COVID? Civvies.
That is the link for the event, folks. And if you put in PW2022, you get a lovely. It's a lovely promo code for us. You also get a patch and all that. We'll be talking about this quite a bit. And you'll get the same price that you're getting it plus an extra patch on top of that. So,
oh shit, that's right.
There are
off the patches. I don't have the picture of the event patch because the patch isn't in yet, but I have one of the patches you will be getting will be one of these wonderful 8 patches.
So those things look so badass.
They're actually raised. They're kind of puffed up. So,
Send me the link.
Send you the link.
I just posted a link inside of the chat.
Okay, cool.
That goes through. So, so we had a lot of questions when you guys announced this yesterday, and some of the stuff that goes through. So obviously, you guys are used to running events. Now it's you and Bulldog, and I 100% confident that you guys are going to put on a really badass, fun event. It is a one-day event.
Yep. One day, but it's 2 days, Friday and Saturday. Friday nights for camping. The camaraderie night, get to meet everybody out there, come out there, hang out, camp out. If you want to stay in a hotel in the local area, that's fine too. But come on out and hang out. And then Saturday morning, we'll start early.
All right. This is the third time it's happened to me in the Ocala area. So if you guys are getting a hotel in the area, when you book your hotel, make sure you call the hotel to verify your room is actually available and not try to go to your room at midnight and find it's gone.
Yeah, welcome to Ocala.
Bastard.
I had a fantastic experience the last time I got a hotel in Ocala. It was a little motor lodge that we stayed at, and the argument between the two prostitutes and their pimp inside the car, priceless.
Well, you
priceless.
stayed at one of the better ones then.
Oh, because they argued inside the car, not outside the car. So that was the advantage.
Was that the one where I was there with you?
No. It was me, Dom, and Marshall. And on our way in, I looked over and I was like, "That is exactly what's happening right there." And I didn't know that we could negotiate, it was good to find that out. By the way, we were
negotiating price.
Yeah, so that was good. That was always good to know. That's the mood of the environment.
So I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be one of it's only the second time I've ever been CO. And already I have people reaching out to me. It's like, okay, you're wearing your Hawaiian shirt? Hell yeah, I'm wearing my Hawaiian shirt. Are you going to be tactical? Probably not. I'll probably go with the brightest, loudest shirt I possibly can. So it's going to be it's for me. It's going to be fun. They're going to the military is going to have a hard time catching me. I know that much right now. I will booby trap my ass. I will not be taken alive. I will piss myself.
We'll send Rick.
Challenge.
They can still medic you and take you. So,
Papa, if you come, you're not going down there. You're coming to the civvy side. We already got the little child size Hawaiian shirt.
I have not yet decided where I'm going.
Which is actually a couple of great questions that come up. So first, let's talk about the camo colors and all that. Weiner, we talked a little bit earlier.
Yes, we did, and I couldn't get the one thing overthrown. So no green or tan military colors on the civvy side.
You're
Sorry.
a jerk.
That's right.
You got my hopes up. Now I got to tell Tinker he's got to buy another pair of pants.
Yeah, tell Tinker we can wear a pair of old jeans or get him some black. We can wear black pants.
Try
black
gray
pants.
or black.
Just can't wear gray or black, brown, dark brown. You know the military standard, military tan, and military green. You can't olive drab. You can't use. But if you have bright green pants, go for it. You got your paintball pants, go for it.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah, just don't look like any type of military.
If you're on the civilian side, if you're on the
Mark, Joker, you better be supplying a whole bunch of Hawaiian shirts.
No, they can buy their own. In fact,
put a link on Amazon where to get them.
I'm gonna put up my birthday wish list that I have because I'm one of those December babies that always gets.
Animas is one of the things he's on his birthday wish list.
And I have a whole bunch of Hawaiian shirts. I mean, I'll raffle off another Hawaiian shirt again. I don't care.
He doesn't need to provide a whole bunch of just a couple of Hawaiian shirts. They're big enough we can split them between us.
That's right. I know we can wrap yours around like a muumuu. Wrap it around Papa like a muumuu.
That's actually one of my tents. That's where I'm staying. That's the CP.
I'm gonna go visit Papa and give him a hug.
Jordy, one of our good admins, Jordy. He's gonna be out there.
He's only coming over so he can pick up his bag from me. That's
Is that the only reason he's coming over?
Yeah.
Tactical kilt.
There you go.
So when it comes down to the camo, one of the things that I guess people are not understanding is like when it comes to civilians wearing headgear, it has to be black if you're wearing a helmet.
Right.
Oh, if you're wearing a helmet, yeah, you have to have a black cover on it. You can wear any ball cap you want to, except, like I said, try and stay away from the tan or the green because you get mistaken by your own guys. You get shot because the military side is full on military, full camo. Actually, I reread part of that, and they're all tan, all green, but the tops and bottoms have to pretty much match. If you have a team, have your own team. If you want a team, you want to stick together, have your team all in one camo. But
right. Yeah, I've been putting out the word for that already.
Yep. So
no cover, be a man. Yeah, Jordy. I like my helmet.
That's what I just caught reading that. No juggernaut either, Mr. Stillwell.
Well, Stillwell's out.
Yep.
Time to run.
This is a faction on faction event. 1-on-1. No op 4 are going to be in there. Nobody wearing all black in there. Playing. This is a force on force with objectives, very much objective based, and we have the objectives spread out throughout the whole AO.
So I'm not going to give away any of the strategy or anything else. It's just going to be hard pressed to keep the civvies contained. I could tell you that much right now. We're going to have a whole lot of fun with it. I look forward to capturing Deadpool myself, not once, but twice, but 3 times. That'll be a great day if I can capture him 3 times.
I got plenty of grenades. I've blown myself up before.
Pink, he just pulled the pin. Just don't go there for 10 seconds.
I'll be coming for your Harley Quinn there, buddy.
It was kind of cool to see how many people came out of the woodwork. They're like, I'm going to be your bodyguard. I was like, I'm going to need a few because I know a lot of people are going to be gunning for me.
Yeah. I've already heard the bounties that are on your head. So one of them's the stirrups again from Central Penn.
All right, I deserve that. So if you guys are looking at being civilians, if you're looking at trying to get and be inside of a squad leader position or something like that, definitely reach out to me. By now, most of you guys should know how to reach us. But I'll definitely be running around. I know Deadpool's probably going to be having his team out there, but he's probably looking for a few good men. Killers.
I've put out feelers for if anybody has any questions or message me. So I've already been asking questions about age limitations and stuff like that on the game.
Right.
Which is always good. I look forward to the stuff. I can't wait to see where we get placed, where the objectives and stuff are. Although I will say, ATE stole my one of my right hand men.
Well, it's better than your left hand man, so
That's Tinker. I got Tinker.
I heard Tinker wants to jump ship and go military.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, I heard he does.
You're a damn liar. It was funny though. I got
Jonathan better.
Come to the dark side.
Know him.
Come to the dark side. We get to play with our wiener.
No, I can't play at the wiener.
I know, right? Wiener's.
I'll be stuck. I can't play. I'll actually be one of the main admins, myself and Bulldog. But we'll be roaming everywhere to make sure everything goes off smoothly.
Cool deal.
Hey, so
yeah, I got Donna. I got Donna a vehicle she can use.
Yeah, I did hear that. Thank you very much.
Yep.
That's much appreciated. We may have 2 more vehicles coming in.
Cool deal.
So,
by that time, we also might have a certain action track chair.
Well, that would be cool. Sorry, I was looking at my watch. I got a bedtime at 9 o'clock.
You have a bedtime at 9 o'clock?
Yeah, right now.
His mom has to come tuck him
My
in.
mom came in and yelled.
Oh God!
I'm surprised he hasn't come in yet. Really?
So this will be the first event as an ATE event.
Yes, it's our first ATE event, but it's not our first event that we've ever done.
No, I know.
Not brand
so
new.
what I was going to say was it's going to be the first event that you guys could put your own flavor without any restrictions on it.
Yes.
And you're almost going back to like one of your first AOs, right? Like,
well, one of the first for our side game. Like, we did our Homeland series has been done there at Waynes World. So, and they've gone off well. So we hope to enhance that and make it better. So,
and hopefully that North Base can actually be utilized.
Yeah.
As well.
Speaking of North Base, I heard it was overgrown. I haven't been out there yet myself to the field, but
I brush hogged it. I brush hogged some of it on Sunday.
Okay.
So I'm still getting with Jackie about what I can flag off. If we are able to use it, I think it'll be, I don't know, it might be like a set location where not a lot of action can happen, but you might be able to go through and use it for something.
That's cool. Yeah, use it for gotcha. I got you. I mean, I've been out to the field. I've played at the field. I love the field. I've had a good time out there, so I know you all will as well. Just real quick, let me mention to you, go to our website to purchase your tickets, because as of December 7th, the price goes up an additional $10. Part of the reason is because we have to cover insurance to make sure we have insurance on for the event.
And in case you guys are wondering, there's a link right there, and that is your promo code that you're going to want to use for that event.
Any questions you have about the event, other than talking to your CEOs and stuff like that, please message us through the page, and we will get back to you. Somebody's always monitoring the page, so we'll get back to you quickly with any questions you have.
And most of the rules that you guys are going to have are rules that have already been established.
TCA type rules, mostly, we've the rules from TCA and Doomsday. We should have those posted to the page soon, very soon, because we had a hard copy out today that we were working on and going over. So very soon we should have the full blown rules. But on the page right now, most of the stuff is there as far as what you need for your uniform, tickets. The matter of fact, read the storyline so you know what to expect. The storyline is awesome. Written by one of our,
I started reading that.
One of our members. It's Drew Tingle did an awesome job on the storyline. So go ahead and read
Drew wrote that. Nice.
Yep. So let's see. I'm sorry. I'm looking through the page right now. We talk about the uniforms quite a bit. So please know that those will be enforced strictly.
Because if not, you got to take your butt down to Walmart.
Yep, Walmart's right down the road there, and you civilians should be able to afford that. I don't see why not.
There we go.
Go find yourself a pink tutu, bring it, put it on, and come on down.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Don't wear the pink tutu. Don't come with any unicorn heads. If you want to piss off a Marine drill sergeant, that would be a quick way to do it.
Hey, Weiner, how long will it take for us to get rosters? Is it a week, 2 weeks?
Give us a couple weeks when we start filling them up, and we'll get those out to you a lot quicker than some other events.
Okay.
We'll get those to you real quick, and we'll update them weekly on a weekly basis as some more tickets and more names come in. We'll send those over to you.
Now the groups you had us create.
Yes,
if I know that people are going to do it, can I still invite them to the group or just wait?
Yes, if if they're on there, please what best things do is so we can check them against the roster too.
Okay.
Because if we see them on there, I mean, we're trying to keep the factions separate.
Okay.
So as far as and usually it's been pretty good, and like I said, it's beneficial to you guys that we get you the rosters as fast as we can, or at least the new names as we have. So start looking for that probably, I would say, after December 7th.
After December 7th.
Once we raise the price up, we'll have the first round come over to you.
And just so everybody's aware that my birthday is December 10th, and that weekend I'm actually going to be up at Revelations 11. So if I'm non-responsive, the weekend from the 10th to the 13th, it's because I'm up there doing I'm up at AAR Airsoft, enjoying the ticket I bought last year.
That's one event I want to go to.
Yeah, that's
I'm looking forward to it. I haven't been there, and I realized that Christian was originally going to go, but he missed out. But there's a couple other guys I know that are going to go up there, so I can't wait to go and hang out, have a good time with them, and do a different aspect of it and all that. Because I have a feeling I might be going a little bit darker, mentality-wise, when I play up there. I sense myself going a lot more raidery at Revelations. Don't know yet. It's got to definitely be with the guys I'm going to be with, but it should definitely be.
Revelations? We're talking about Aftermath.
Hey, I'm just saying that.
Who cares about your birthday too? I'm gonna go.
Yeah, he knew that was happening. Such a jerk. You know that, Weiner? You know,
let's say, better be the wiener than a whiner.
So the other question I'm going to have into is going into the to the vendor row. So
vendor row, yes. On the Go Surplus, one of our first vendors who signed up, and ATE Airsoft, one of the other second vendor who signed up, and D14 out of Texas. They're not going to be a vendor, but they are donating to our raffle.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yep.
And is Warzone Airsoft going to be vending?
Yes. Warzone Airsoft. Well, yeah, they're going to be vending. They're also going to have. They're going to be vending also our food. The food. Yep. Hot dogs, hamburgers, and cheeseburgers.
McRibs,
Yep. Chicken ribs.
Hey, Greg, the McRib's back.
I hear that.
Yeah, the McRib is back, and it is good. I don't care if it's with meat or not. I love a good McRib.
Get yourself a McRib tomorrow so you don't miss out again, Papa.
I will have one tomorrow.
I never miss out on the McRib. So. That's not true. I missed out once.
If you haven't shit in a week, eat a McRib.
That's correct. That's why I keep regular. So, my age, you got to keep regular.
It was funny when I left Wasteland. I went to get a McRib and I ordered with no onions because everybody knows onions and me don't go well. As soon as I pulled away, I looked inside. Sure as shit, there's onions. I go walking inside, and the lady comes up, takes my bag, gives me the other bag. She goes, we already knew we fucked up. Sorry about that. Bye. Yep. Hey, it's 1 hour 43 minutes, but
1 hour 43 minutes in. Yep.
So there's no restriction on vendors then.
I don't know how to word this correctly. No, there's really no restriction on vendors, but if the vendors are going to donate, we still have to discuss that, but the vendors are going to donate to our raffle, it must be airsoft related. Got it.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. This is mostly I'm saying this mostly for Papa's sake, because I think.
Oh, Papa, I'm not worried about Papa.
Well, Papa, I told him he should just come up and to show off his pre-built.
I tell you what, come on, bring a D-hop table up.
That's what I'm saying. D-hops.
D-hop. Come on, dude, you sell them there. A D-hop. Since mine is finally thawed out. Since mine thawed out, it works great again. I froze up my circuit board up at Central Penn. The circuit board and my battery.
If you need extra tents or somewhere to set up, let me know.
Oh, definitely will. We got one right now. I know we're supposed to purchase more. And we got.
I know one thing, that Weiner's not going to be able to set up any of his pop-ups till I get there.
Oh, that's true. Well, I can set them up. I just better have somebody standing on it and keep them rolling away.
Because I have all of his weights now.
He has all the weights.
Even when I stopped off at his house to drop off the stuff, I said, let's remember to get him out of the toolbox because we had no room to stack him anywhere else. And I got home, I opened up the toolbox. It's like, I closed it. I was like, I got his weights.
As soon as you drove away, I knew you had to get home. And I go, fuck, we left the damn weights in the.
Yes, Weiner, Blade, Pennsylvania.
What up with Central Penn?
Weiner, your connection is a little shaky there, sir. Hey, Ange. So I'm really looking forward to this.
Who's having connection issues? Stand by. We're trying to restore it. I got a message.
Yeah, you're at 1 bar, sir.
I mean, I am. Doesn't surprise me. That's Spectrum for you.
Milk, please.
Milk, please. Oh yeah. Make it warm and give him some oatmeal too.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm gonna try this real soon, and I know I'm probably gonna need a whole shit ton of milk. I got my bucket here just in case I throw up. And Weiner's really frozen. which is the
Does that
best.
mean, I get my head's working fine. I'll just post the aftermath event up our Discord. So one of my admins just told me you guys are live. Yes, we are live. Geek It with Cody.
Yes, it's.
So Corey, you coming down? Corey's from up north. You coming down?
I hope we have. I hope we get a lot of people from up north to come down. Guys, come down.
So.
You guys are going to be frozen up there. I mean, if you guys thought it was cold 2 weeks ago, it's going to be freaking freezing in the middle of. Oh, sorry.
Lost something.
In the middle.
No,
of
I saw a
sentence,
shadow
apparently.
behind me, and I was like, "Why are you coming up behind me, kid? Just give me the damn drink." So hopefully, a lot of people will come down for the event and check it out, especially for a 1 day. That means you guys have a full. There he is. He's back. No, he came back.
Okay, I switched my connection. Is that better?
Much better.
Okay.
So for those of you that are here from Central Penn Milsim site and page and all that, we will be talking about Central Penn in about 30 minutes or so, guys. So we are going to end the stream talking about Central Penn. We're not going to talk anything else about the other prison game that's going on in February at all, because we just don't talk about that. We just don't talk about that. I don't know why they think that we have to share that. Wiener's connections. Yeah, connections Wiener's down. We're gonna end the stream with that. We're gonna end the stream with Central Penn tonight, but we're definitely gonna talk about North versus South too, or 3. I meant to say North versus South also, and I realized we already had a 2, so this is 3. So, what are some of the big things that you want people to know about this event? Weiner, if you could talk. If not, we're just having some definite connection issues.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. It must be Spectrum. Must be at the slowdown point where they slow you down tonight.
Yeah, because
Too
it
much
just
porn.
happened again. He's been downloading too much porn. Yeah, that's what they're doing. They're literally throttling him because he comes in, he's strong, and then he goes down. I'm donating the Rob Weiner tattoo. I don't want that on me. I still didn't fix the AA-12 Jonathan Rollins.
Damn, still down?
Yeah, Weiner's not going to be. I'll wait to see his connection increase. But is there anything else that we really need to know about this event that you know, Deadpool, that you could share?
Basically, like I said, I'm getting with Jackie about the North Base and stuff like that. So I'm going to try my hardest to get a lot of it playable and used. So I might be putting up some barricades and some other stuff because I hate to lose it. And then camping should be, I mean, for 300 people. We had it where the burn pit parking lot was, and then the main parking lot. I don't know if anybody has any aerial maps or anything like that. So,
I don't have one up right now, but
right. But we'll try to get with ATE on that. So, if anything, we can direct people exactly where they need to go. And then I'm also bringing out my so everybody knows I'm also bringing out my dump trailer for the trash pickup. As long as maybe if everybody can bring bags to keep the trash in, so it's not all separate, because the dumpster there is small, it fills up quick.
Yeah. All right, let's see if Weiner's going to stay on now.
Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bars now. Okay, we'll see if that works.
So is there anything else that we really need to know about the event at this early stages yet, Weiner, or besides buy tickets because December 7th is
where they go up to $65. Yep. 55 now, goes up to $65 after December 7th. Just like I said, if you have any questions, contact our page direct. Read the rule set's not out there yet, but read the page because for the event has some good information on it, gives you times, all that stuff is there. Camping is free. We open the gates at 11 o'clock for camping on Friday. And then things start that night, registration, check-in, safety briefs. We will have several individual safety briefs that is mandatory for you to attend. You won't get your patch unless you attend that event. That's the only way for you to get a patch to be allowed into the event. And that would be the actual event patch, which is pretty badass. So
yeah, it looks awesome.
I got another suggestion that Donna mentioned to me. Also, I don't know if we want to put a poll out about it, but if we want to do any night games, because I know you guys are doing it one day. Because I tried to get Sunday, but she gets so many paintballers, and she already has some big groups booked already. So I mean, you could play in the morning till 10. Right. But I was trying to see maybe do a poll, ask everybody about.
We don't want to play. We want to be done that night.
Okay.
I know it gets dark and stuff out there. The reason being is we want, because once the next morning, most of us admins will still be there. We have to make sure the place is cleaned up and ready to go.
Yes,
we need everybody else to police their stuff too as we're going along. But you know how it is. We're going to be doing a lot of cleaning. So before we walk off that AO, we want approval by you that it is clean well enough and stuff. So if we want to come back, I should say when we want to come back, that we're allowed to come back.
So you guys think anybody would be? You guys think anybody would be interested in Friday night game?
If we have enough people there, I don't see why not. We usually have a group that runs what's called JTF. JTF missions, Echo 4 and stuff. But that's not because it's just a one-day event. We didn't factor that in or go with that route because we want to get the first big event, get our name out there, get under our belts. So if we get enough interest in it, then we're good. I think also I'm not sure if the insurance will be based on that too, whether we're playing night games or not. I know they're being really strict now with everything from pyro to vehicles to you name it, strict. They guess they caught wind of everything.
Well, I think Donna said that if we did a night game, it would fall under probably like the Warzone Airsoft.
Right.
And I mean, we can run. I just ask everybody,
right?
But we can.
That's fine. You can put a poll out there because some guys will probably still come with their nods and things like that. So,
I feel it's dark.
But let me run it by before we make any definite. We got to run it by Bulldog too.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Okay.
So what comments do you have, Papa?
Trying to think. I mean, the guys, anybody that's been to the field before, been to previous Milsim type events at the field before, you know what to be looking for. As far as I've never played a night game there. The closest I came was it Homeland 2 years ago?
Homeland 3
or Homeland 2? The torrential Vietnamese rainstorm we had.
3. That was 3.
That was 3.
That was as close to nighttime play I want to be there. I mean, it's a dense, intense place to be playing at night.
The cities.
It's denser now than it was.
Yeah,
for Homeland 3.
If you're considering a night game, guys, if you're going to play at the potential night game, don't go in without night vision. I mean, let's be honest.
Just to let everybody know, when we usually do the night game, because it is so dense out there, we usually stick with city, south base, city, south base, X7 field, and power station. We try to stay out of the wooded areas.
Yeah, that would be.
Let's talk with Bulldog on the side, and then we'll get with you, Jonathan, and see what we
that's
do.
cool.
If we get I have no problem with you putting a poll out there to see if people are interested in it, and then if it is, then we can do something extra.
That's fine. That's cool.
I don't have an issue. We just got to talk.
Yeah,
offline.
That's fine.
Why is senior citizen Weiner with the ARP card still up? Because I took my meds. Thank you very much. Look who's talking, old man. Tats.
Well, he's got nothing better to do than lay in bed and watch.
I know. He's just being such a slacker, falling downstairs.
Goes a long way.
He's come a long way. Yes, he is. But at least we can give him a hard time and he can laugh and not pass out. So we're good.
So let's see here.
Love you, Steve.
Oh God. That's the thing I love about this community. A lot of times we just have fun at each other's expense and have a good laugh and chuckle with each other. So I mean, I'm looking forward to the event.
Battle van. What's the battle van?
I have.
Antonio, what's he talking about? Battle van. Antonio's.
I don't know if it says free candy on it.
Yeah, I know.
I ain't going near it.
Papa might get scared.
The battle van with the struggle snuggles.
Here, I'm excited.
No, you're not using vehicles at the event. No. Robert's still up. I don't even think we're going to allow miniguns either.
Man, you really don't want them out there. And I'm sorry, but I'm feeling a little under the weather today.
You look
Sarah
like it
got
all
me
the time. Ugh, free grenades.
sick. Free grenades.
Yeah, you
I
buy
don't
one,
bring
you
Oh, we
get
love
one.
you guys, man. I tell you what, this community is awesome. I was getting my brain was hurting after the first hour. Listen to the storyline there and stuff. I mean, I was impressed with the half the costumes I saw for that.
It really is not as intense as you think because
No,
like
I didn't think he was. I was just trying to follow the storyline with all the different communities.
Oh yeah, it's like when that whole thing happened when I shot the kid in the chest. He was acting so sus it wasn't even funny, and it's like because people use a lot of melee there. He literally came at me, and I'm like, "No, think you're dead," and he's like, "Yeah." No, I think Sarah got me sick. Sarah went to the Pennsylvania game with something, and I caught it because we were in close proximity. So I have what she had. But, yeah,
I think the cold got you. I don't think it was Sarah.
The cold didn't bother me nearly as much as everybody else. So,
well, I'm sure we were annoying the hell out of you. We did a good job.
Yeah, I was running all over the place. So I mean, I'm looking forward to being a CO again. I'm looking forward to.
You've been a CO before?
Yeah, for a small game before.
Oh, okay. Well, Miami Airsoft doesn't count.
That's quad work there, dick. You know what? With friends like these, man. With friends like these.
That's presuming we're friends. I know.
This should be fun. This should be fun.
It should be a blast. I think we're all going to have a great time.
Oh, yeah.
I look forward to the banter Deadpool between now and January 15th.
Yeah, joke's on you. Oh.
Was that Papa?
Oh, we're good. I missed when my internet was going in and out. You mentioned something about the pages. You were asking about the page, and I can't remember. My ADD and my old man half kicked in. So
no, we were just. I said I was going to be out of town from December 10th.
Oh no, I'm not worried about that. I knew Jonathan said something about his pages that we set up the individual. Oh, letting people in. Got it.
Yeah, letting people in.
Yeah, for the rosters and stuff. So I knew it'd take me a little bit to get back on track, but you know how I am.
Yeah.
Hey, Steve, you leave my noobs alone. My noobs will run circles around a lot of guys that have been doing this for a few years. Just saying.
And pat themselves on the back at the same time.
Uh-huh. Am I doing it right? Am I doing it right? Am I doing it right? You're doing good, buddy. As more information comes out, guys, we're gonna be talking about this event a lot. Some of you guys might get a little bit frustrated when we start talking about the three main events that we have coming up that we're really excited for, which is, of course, is ATE's first event. And then, of course, we're going to be talking about North versus South 3, which we're going to talk about.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Greg has an event coming up, too.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Did you really forget, or are you just trying to be weird?
Step all over it.
I'll be a smart ass. I didn't forget it.
Way to step all over it, you shitbird.
I know, right? At least you're stepping all over his stuff, too, and it's not just me.
It's easy to step over him, though.
Mm-hmm. Did Mom just say it's time for bed or to watch?
Yeah, did you hear? Did you hear?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And then after that, we also have Operation Big House 2. So with that segue in mind, I'm looking at this bag of beef jerky, and
what is that?
What was that?
He's doing sound bites in the back. He needs to have a DJ table.
That's the wife about to kill the dogs.
That's what you need to be doing since you're his mascot, right?
Yeah. Robert, you tell your friends good night. You're done for the evening. Don't make me come in there and turn off your television.
Oh my God, dude! I did not look up.
Gonna come in here and kick your ass through the computer.
I did not look up, and I legit thought that was like your mother saying something. I'm half tempted to chicken out on eating this.
No, you got to do it now because you want to see it go off like the smoke bomb you did in there. Anybody have any questions for me yet? Any other? Not yet, but any other questions and stuff? It sounds like Weiner.
All right, so the child is now in my doorway waiting to see this, and
you got to do it now.
What is it?
It's some type of super hot beef jerky.
It's burning my nose. Just smelling it burn my nose.
Is it habanero flavor or something?
It's Carolina Reaper.
Carolina Reaper. Yeah, good luck with that.
Voodoo Chili, Carolina Reaper.
You got your milk sitting there on the counter, and
you're fucking yes, right here.
And the defibrillator hanging on the wall.
Mark, don't be a pussy. Is that all?
All right. I got to head out, fellas. So,
all right, Deadpool, thanks for coming on, brother.
Soon. All right, man. Appreciate you having me on.
And we'll talk to you again real soon.
Yes.
We'll see you.
All right, bye.
Have a good one. We'll be bantering soon.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
What do you? He's just getting high just from smelling it.
It smells hot. Is that close to the one chip challenge chip? I have no idea. I got slipped a ghost pepper before, and I did not like it. I was like crying for straight 15 minutes.
So why don't you take a big bite, see how long you hold in your mouth for, and then we'll let Papa talk for a while.
It's already burning.
Yeah, that's just a Carolina Reaper. That's not terrible.
Bullshit.
You're nuts.
Oh man, it's a slow burn.
I can't tell if Tath spelled that the way he wanted to on purpose or by accident.
Oh, you're nuts. I'll have peppers ready in April. I'll give you a few more. Okay.
No, fuck you. I don't want them.
There wasn't even spice. That's not even the spicy variety pack. It was part of the savory pack. That's funny
because he's not going to be able to make it.
Nope. I'm.
His forehead's not sweating yet, so it must not be that good.
So
all right.
Anyway,
so segueing into like the next.
Can you imagine when next time he goes to the bathroom, feeling it on both ends?
All right, I will take the entire piece that I had. It's creeping.
That's what she said.
Yeah. So, Papa, about North vs. South 3.
Yes, sir. Sorry, I got yelled at for doing loud voices that could be heard across the house. I had to do it kind of loud.
You sounded like everybody's little Jewish mother just then.
I know.
That's why everybody came around. What?
I know it was a little too loud.
All right, that second bite was a mistake.
Did you drink the milk yet?
So North vs. South 3. We are at February 26th. As everybody knows, we're getting ready to post the official event, and then get tickets posted up. We do have the Northern Commander already locked in. So our Northern General is none other than Alex Skywalker Fallon from Echo 4.
Oh, badass!
Nice.
Yep. So
that'd be cool being underneath command.
Anybody that's going to be playing for Northern Command, he's going to be in charge. Our Southern General he's still on the fence. He is not committed. He keeps telling me I will let you know by tonight, and that was a month ago. Age limit?
Which event? Your event?
Yeah, I mean you can't be older than Bulldog. If you mean an age minimum. The age minimum. We really don't have one. I say the same thing every time in regards to something like that. It's to ensure that someone, you have the maturity level, you're able to actually respond accordingly and effectively on the field, etc.
Maturity level. That's subjective.
Yes, you're right. It's you can be immature but still have the whereabouts with to respond effectively on the field in regards to gameplay, keeping things safe, etc. Bearing in mind that this event is a Milsim event, so if you're concerned about age, please be aware that normally a person that's concerned about age is someone who is inexperienced as well. And this may not necessarily be the event for you. You're going to want to have some of that experience to be and play competitive. We're talking about We're talking about 47 acres at retired prison, 13 buildings and it's all with objectives. So he's going to be okay. He's going to make it.
It's the milk really neutralized a lot of it, so it's not. Smurf is right. It's not as bad as it could be.
Hasn't dropped.
So
yeah, if you're thinking about playing this event, it could be your first Milsim. That's fine, so long as you've been playing it for a while. I would not necessarily suggest this as someone who hasn't ever played airsoft before. It's not that kind of event.
Especially if you're on the north side, because Skywalker could be a little intense.
We are allowing one technical per side, so there will be one technical per side, but that's it. That's the extent of it. There'll be JDAMs. We're thanks to ATE Airsoft, we're going to have all not just our own, but all of their props in play as well, or the cannons and everything. We will have there will be a POW holding facility. There will be in-game captures. No, you will not be allowed to touch the opposing players. It will be presumed. There will be escapes. All of this will be laid out in the rule set. And because I know how airsoft does work, not only will it be laid out in the rule set, it will be explained on multiple occasions and individualized as well. So you will all be held to a particular code of conduct. This is going to be a large event. We're expecting between 300 and 350 players. So this is not going to be something that's going to be out of control. If you have that intent, if you come with the intent to break rules, guess what? You won't be allowed to stay, and you won't be allowed back. So that's just how it's going to be. The game, it will be on Saturday. There will be, just like with ATE's Aftermath game, there will be camp out the night before. Camping is free. If you want to stay in the barracks will be made available, and they are at a cost, as well as the guest houses as well. They are available at a cost. So anybody coming from down in Miami all the way up to Orlando and beyond, by all means, guys, come down the day before, and you'll be able to stay and camp out and do all that. It'll be late February, so it'll be nice and cool. You're not going to worry about sleeping uncomfortably in the weather, so you should be good. Sick at work again? Yeah. This is really going to be, those of you that played the first and second one, that how big from one to the next it got, not just in player size, but in complexity and intensity. This is going to be every bit of that exponential growth. We really wanted to put on something big.
No snow, Corey.
Yep, no snow. Maybe an alligator or two, but no snow.
Yeah, no snow. Here.
No, those gators are going to be deep in the muck. From what the hell they call it? They don't call it hibernating. Whatever. It's a different type of hibernation.
Right.
Yeah. Well, we'll be. We've grown both as a company and an organization, and we're wanting to share that with everyone. We're wanting to be able to bring that out as intense as possible. We're wanting to give back as much as possible. Us being able to get this AO has been fantastic, and being able to present this kind of a game. And I want to point out, I was thinking about this before the stream. I truly believe, I have a phenomenal team. I say it all the time that, I got the best team in airsoft. My guys are great, and they really put in the work. Our community, players at our field, some of the best players in airsoft as well. The folks come out. This past weekend, we were incredibly shorthanded, no pun intended, and the players actually stepped up and helped out. They still had a great game. They made a great day of it. And now with this upcoming game, between having Players Wanted and ATE being a part of it, we've got all of these different groups and teams that are all going to be a part of this event, whether they're helping or playing or bringing additional people. That's what this is about for us, giving it all back and doing it in such a way that we are all giving to each other. that's to me that's what makes this so important.
And I've said it before, and I sort of said it like with Mac, and I'll say it with you as well. The event host set that tone, and you set a tone when you had the event. Like you even set the tone when you did the safety brief up in Pennsylvania, even though you did 1/3 of the safety brief. And it's one of those things where I think we're gonna have a bunch of cool people out there. I will be on North Side, just saying, North. Shut up, Weiner. Just shut up. I've had enough of your shit today. Okay. It's still going to be a target-rich environment. Besides, North is going to need some of that counter MA push, which there's going to be a lot of. There's going to be a lot of kicking in doors, rushing forward, taking people out. It's going to be a hell of a lot of fun. Having the ability to go back to Force Center with an event host that actually cares about the community as opposed to the other event host that's having one in December there. I'm looking forward to that. Oh my God, my stomach's starting to hurt. Oh.
It's the baby kicking. You woke the baby up.
Actually, fuck you, Dick. I lost like 8 pounds so far, so you can kiss my ass.
Where between your ears, and in fact, you shaved your, you look like
I haven't shaved yet.
Some more.
I know, right?
One of the
cola
things
blow.
we have decided on is that faction colors. Obviously, we're not special. Green and tan. That's what it's going to be. North side is getting green. South side is getting tan. We're going to try to make this as easy as possible. We're not going to have any of these crossover colors. Tan is tan. Tan is tan. Green is green. If you've got something where it's questionable, if you go, hey, does this look green? Then it's green. Stop. That's it. If it's supposed to be tan and it almost looks green, don't wear it.
There's always 2 colors that always get pissy what people get. Multicam tan. Multiglam. What color is that? Green or tan?
Yep, you're right.
Yep. How about none? I don't know. We're gonna have to figure that one out because we're not gonna have that confusion. If you get shot because you're wearing something that nobody knows, shame on you. If you're running around and nobody's real sure what it is you're wearing, then shame on you. Wear something a little more obvious. That's
Cora.
Don't give that to your dog.
You're gonna be shitting everywhere.
I hope she sprays the wall. I really do. If you give it to the dog, I hope she sprays the wall. You
all have such a low opinion of me.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Look, this she stole my wings earlier. So, anyways, because usually multicam is considered tan, and that's what a lot of the guys run South guys run multicam. So I would highly advise that multicam be tan because that's usually that's desert digital.
Digital. That also looks like it's green too.
The other one is ACU.
Yeah, ACU should be green.
A lot of places consider it as tan.
I know. Well, I think we did. As a matter of fact, we did. I think it was the other producer used to consider
the producer shall not be named.
Yeah, was tan.
Kids with a D and
why?
with a Y.
To me, that's green. ACU should be green. But that's okay. That's not me. I wasn't in the military, so.
Those are the two colors that I would say. Papa.
And trash can. Yep, I agree.
When I was in the Army, we had one. It was BDU. It was green, and then eventually we got DCU, which I think is called chocolate chip now. I don't know what the hell it was. That's all we had.
Should be in a trash can.
Desert camo.
Oh man.
So so that's those are the things that have been determined so far. One of the last things we're waiting on now is and I should hopefully know by either tomorrow or Friday is if the Southern General has elected to accept his position. And I just said that we have enough female players in Airsoft. I've never seen a female commander.
Ooh, who you got picked out? Or you're not gonna tell us?
Nobody yet, but I'm.
You have an idea, huh?
I'd like to. Now that I'm thinking about it,
Sarah's in the north.
Sarah will say
no, Mike, no way.
If she went up against Mark and could shoot at Mark, Sarah would do it.
No, because she knows what'll happen. I have free reign to hunt her, and I will, and I will shoot her, and then I'll not live. I'll
You got
never
some women
live
who.
it down.
Who would you use? Oh, I know. There's somebody, but I'm not gonna say name. For you that you know.
There's a couple.
Yeah.
I actually there's a couple that I
You
could
know what?
see.
That would be an interesting draw. Interesting draw for people to come.
I think it would be a neat, and actually, I think it would be neat to see the spin on it. Men and women think differently about things. Traditionally speaking, they think differently. They have a different form
I
of
think
tactics.
you're onto something.
I think I'd like to see something like that.
I think we're going to put Mark in a dress now as a civvy.
Good luck. or careful what you wish for.
The games themselves, we're going to run from the morning, standard start time, roughly around 10 a.m. This will all be laid out, but we are going to run into all the way out to a dusk game where we're just like yourself, we get Force Center for 24 hours total. We tried to find a way to cross over the day. We're not going to run a night game. Too many things go on. People just end up just not having, of the 300 people, you might have 25 that have a good time, and it's not going to be worth those 25. I'd rather not have that and have everybody maintain a good time, and we'll just have a nighttime raffle. That's what it'll be. But I want to give everybody as much as we possibly can.
You see a couple spotlights. That's it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Force Center's they've got lighting. I'm hoping that I'm really hoping that we can get the turnout we're looking for and get everything organized together. We've got some time, so we just want to keep teasing it to keep the interest going, so that when we do open tickets, people are excited to grab
them. Weiner, how many hats you got was a question that came in, and Tyler goes Tactikilt.
Tactikilt? How many hats have I got? I don't know. I don't think I have enough.
Weiner wears many hats.
Yeah, I usually always wear the same one at the events.
If you guys have not been to Force Center, you're only using the interior inside the fence line prison.
Yep.
I imagine that I already know what 2 technicals are going to be there for it. So
holy shit, I do have a lot of hats.
Yeah, 1 technical per side.
Yeah, but I figured I'm sure the Gucci Hummer's coming. Versus the tactical Hummer, that'll be fucking hell. That'll be hilarious.
Again, these are one of the reasons that we came up with this. With this whole line was to see, there is a big difference between Southern Airsoft, Southern Florida Airsoft, and Northern Florida Airsoft.
Huge
as a whole, and watching this speed QB tactics from the South versus the Milsim tactics of the North. Watching them compete against each other is actually very interesting. It's a very interesting combination. I like to see it, and the bigger we get, the more the more you get to see that become more pronounced. So, and something, but what kind of pushes it off a little, though, depending on how far north or south we go, is we get guys like tryhards now who aren't necessarily SpeedQB. They've been working on tactics, and that's really where they live. Versus go further north, you start moving up towards battalion, and you got indoor players up there. So, you're starting to get that blend on either side, which is pretty good.
Yeah, I when it comes down to like battalion players, even because I could say it with all confidence because I played at both locations and really busy times. The pushes in the South CQBs as opposed to North CQBs is vastly different. South hits faster and harder because YOLO. So my lineage has an official tartan pattern. No problem with wearing a kilt. any boonies, Weiner.
I'm looking for it. I just had one. There you go.
But this was going to be a fun event, and we're going to have a good time. I look forward. Oh man, I shouldn't have drank the milk. With me not feeling good. With me not feeling good, it's now the stuffiness is mucus. Mucus forming. It's like making my congestion worse. So I'm really looking forward to this. When do tickets go live for that?
We're probably going to kick tickets off in the next couple of weeks. I don't want to, I don't want to cross over with Aftermath. I want to try to give, these guys as much leeway as possible. Get people out there buying their tickets. You have too much of that push going on at once. People start getting confused, or they're afraid to buy one or the other. There's enough separation between them and us as far as our events go that I'm not worried about any crossover there. So we're looking at probably about 3 weeks from now.
Okay. Song playing in the background. I'm too sexy for my shirt. Too sexy for my hat. Too sexy for my hat.
This is my badass movie. Here we go.
I think I know that guy out of Buffalo, Nickel City Rangers, that runs tactical.
There we go.
Kilt midday and booty shorts later in the day. Yeah, I think he was at Bad Blood this year. It was pretty funny. Obviously, Papa's going to be vending there, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. We'll have everything you need there. We've already got a couple of sponsors, ATE obviously, and
who are those guys?
We got Players Wanted as well. Rage Custom, Stuff as they've Ron has actually agreed to sponsor. Again, we mentioned we got Elite Force. Elite Force went in and has decided to go ahead and sponsor as well. Going to be talking with HPA to get their sponsorship in there. We're looking to get as much as we can to help support it. And again, the more we get, the more it plays towards the players. The more they benefit. This is what we've always done this for, and what we're trying to keep it going for. This is all about you guys. This storyline. We finally have an actual story. Christian's writing a better storyline. Tukan's writing a storyline for it. But the truth is, the storyline is represent the area of Florida you come from. That's your storyline.
So I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a great time. Going to have a blast. And then what segues into the next bit, which, I mean, hell, March is starting to fill up with events. April's going to be freaking insane.
No shit.
So it looks like now I'm going to be going to the Wasteland 12.5 because I really like the way that gameplay goes. I like to have that feeling of it. Sorry, the tactical kilt conversation's going on. Yeah, I didn't see Sin wear no tactical kilt up during the PA game.
Yeah.
That was a little bit chilly. So I'm going to be going to that game, the Wasteland game.
Yeah, funny guy.
Surprised that he still has hair. Then we have the cruise on April 8th through the 11th. And then after the cruise, we have Firestorm, I think. No. Hold on. Man, April's nuts. You got to hang in there, Greg.
I'm trying.
Actually, I think the only weekend we don't have something is, is there? There's another event like April 16th, like the weekend before. We were talking about that earlier. Who has an event the weekend before?
What's that?
Oh, Guardian Center. AMS has a Guardian Center game.
Yeah, that just got announced today. That the date for that.
Yeah, the 16th. 23rd, we have Firestorm.
Yep.
And then the 29th through the 1st of May is Central Penn's event. Did I go away? Sorry. Central Penn's event. Operation Big House 2, The Syndicate. And that's going to be a continuation of our Syndicate series, our Cartel series. Because the kilt didn't go with the roll mark. So it's that one's gonna Syndicate 2. Unless you have more stuff to talk about it, Greg, for your thing, I'd like to transfer.
No, that's it. Yeah, that's
Operation
pretty much
Big
it for
House
now.
2. Awesome, Tyler. Oh, Tyler, if you're coming to Firestorm, I will be there. I'm on staff for that event, I believe. So I'll definitely be there. What the hell just happened?
You switched this around.
No, I didn't.
Oh, you didn't do that?
Nope.
Somebody's hacked in and taking control.
That was weird. Papa's frozen.
I see Papa. He looks good. Must be your end.
Greg, talk.
I'm here.
Woof. Green.
I don't see his video moving on my end.
He's moving good on my end.
Tyler, I'll probably be adminning, but I'll probably be on green for two. I'm going to admin 2 games or 2 Evos, and I'll probably be on and then I'll be playing on usually green side. It's whatever my boys at Dark Horse 6 go. So if we're going green, we go green.
On what?
For Firestorm.
Oh, gotcha. I think they go usually 10, don't they?
No, Firestorm, Mayhem Mill 2.
Oh, that's right. We wore green. Yeah, that's right. Solid green pants and yep.
Yeah, we were OD green. As long as everybody can see, I can't see the faces. So, but Operation Big House 2. Hopefully, we can convince Papa to come back up at least with a small table. He doesn't need to bring everything back up.
Yeah, told you how that was going to work. But one way that's going to happen.
Ship it. Ship it.
Yep. It'll get drop shipped. That's it. And half an hour before it's time to leave, I might just do a fire sale. So
yeah, because Ron had a problem shipping stuff back on a Sunday. Nothing was open on Sunday. I got my hats divided in tan and green.
Yeah, I would. So hopefully Papa could come back out again for that, because this time he could actually get on the field and play. And
that's more like
so for
more
those
likely going to happen. Yeah.
So for those of you that were there for Big House, how many people do you want to see Papa come back out and play again? Because I mean,
come and play for the first time. Actually, I didn't get the chance to play.
X-Force, it's up on my patch wall, brother. I don't have the patch wall inside my office. There's just no room. I have the awesome guns and everything else. I like my whiteboard to leave messages and stuff like that. So it's out there. I got it. I love that sexy patch. So we definitely need to get a poll up to see how many people are interested in Papa coming back, and have a blast with that. Have him running around out on the field. He's lethal out there, man. Hell yeah, Papa needs to play. See, look at that.
Yeah.
I love to see Papa on the field and Crescent. Here they come. Here comes.
Yeah.
That's right, guys. Bring it in.
yeah.
Papa needs sleep, old age.
That's a true statement.
Yep.
That is a very true statement.
So for those of you that have been paying attention, have been looking around, we have oh shit. Let me go ahead and get this link up for Operation Big House tickets. What the hell? Or maybe not. Where did my promo code go?
All right then.
No.
They canceled the event.
Oh, you guys shut up. You guys are so mean. People ask me how the hell I come up with my codes for the promo codes and all that. I was like, there's not a chance in hell I'm telling you guys how I do my codes. Let's see here. Save. We have set up some things in the future, guys, to make sure that for those of you that are coming out to hang out and play with us, like Papa, myself, Tinker, the guys that you watch on our various live streams and everything else. You played last time, Dick.
I know.
I'm talking about the people that haven't played with. Dick.
Wow.
He is a
Kinda
wiener.
harsh. That's really kind of harsh.
My feelings are hurt.
Oh no!
If you had some,
yeah, no, right?
If I had feelings, that's right. I'm
Yeah.
old. I'm 57. I don't have feelings anymore.
No,
Fuck
there's
y'all.
no feelings left.
That's right. There's nothing left.
You're done.
Yeah, if you
You
broke
lost
your
your
leg
feelings
tomorrow, I'd
during-
probably jump up and down. And go, okay,
Yeah, you lost all your feelings during the depression.
that's right.
I can tell you right
I was
now
married twice.
that if Papa comes up, he's going to be on Cartel side. 90% sure that that's the color he'd run. Oh God, my stomach.
Wolfman the Airsoft store is located in Cape Coral, Florida. The field is St. James City. Airsoft store is about 850 square feet. And I make plenty of use of all of that. That is strategically placed.
He makes his little 850 square foot store look like 1,600 square feet.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, thanks for my kill lights.
Yeah, no, I got those. They're on order. And the field is a total of 55 acres. We run about 27 of it. So yeah, it's and we're working on all sorts of stuff right now.
Stonebreakers April 1st. Wow.
Yeah, it is. Like I said, it's I know.
Oh, we're cruising next week. Are we on the cruise the next week? The following week? Okay.
That's one reason why I said, when it comes down to like doing the 12.5 as opposed to going to TCA, I could go to 12.5 and be home Sunday, be rested and ready to go and everything else and get all the stuff cooking.
It's a good thing your wife likes you being gone.
I wouldn't necessarily say she likes it. She's accustomed to it is a better thing.
No, I would say she likes it.
I'm going to shoot you in the dick. Thank you, both of you. You guys are again with friends like these. Who needs anybody?
She's got to be strange like you too, because she liked it when you came out in that red unitard.
I married well. Let's just put it like that. I picked a person that has very similar quirks and everything else. Like,
she take meds too?
No, I don't even take meds yet.
It's very similar to me. I divorced very well. So
the way I did too. I got 2 gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly it, Tyler. I mean, if you take a walk through Greg's shop, he definitely uses a lot of strategically uses the space.
Awesome little shop.
A lot of awesome space that he has there.
Wasn't easy.
This is mostly going for the Central Penn guys, the guys that have been up there for that event. I know a lot of you guys seemed interested in that Fallout game Wasteland that we did down here. Now, one of the things that we were looking at doing for a future event up in Central Penn at the prison was to do a Fallout themed event. So if you guys are interested in that, definitely let us know. We're going to be posting about that, talking about that to get you guys' feel. Now, it would be very simple. It'd be very similar to the Wasteland game. So there'll be ammo rules, limited ammo and stuff like that. It's going to be a more role play event. You guys are going to see a hell of a lot more role play at Big House 2 for sure, because we're definitely going to be going through that. Is Papa an HPA guy? I would say yes, because of the race stock. Oh, don't you shake your head no.
I wasn't saying no.
Weiner did. Weiner's like this.
Oh. I don't necessarily have a preference for either. I build both just as well.
And he makes that boat shoot far.
Yeah, is Garcia still on the stream? He'll tell you about his. He's got a full HPA system, not a wraith stock system, and he seems more than happy with it.
Not the first hour.
And well, it took a minute to get him dialed in. Once we got him dialed in, yeah, I know he was not. Look, we made it through the hard times.
Yes, you did. He loves you now. He loves you like a son.
When it comes down to using an HPA system for the first time, especially on a brand new build, cool your jets,
and in 30-degree weather.
Jets. Yeah.
Hey, Antonio, he just gave you open season on him.
HPA systems. I love building them because if you can make them so precise, so finite, because there's no moving parts. It's very, very minimum. The pop, it's the only thing that moves. Very, very a lot of fun. AEGs they're unlimited. You know, you can put a proper battery in anything. You're not attached to anything. So there's pros and cons for both, and I love both. I love both setups. I'm not a gas blowback fan. I don't build any gas blowback stuff. I'm not a fan of it, but I know people that do run them and they love the what are they the VM4s? Is that what they are? What Fallon runs?
What's that?
I think so. Yeah.
The KWA.
My little girl's a good one.
I forget what they absolutely love those, and good for them. And the realism behind them is great, you know. But
You're back. Gotta let the doggies out.
Long-winded answer is I have an HPA gun and I have an AEG. I run them both probably the same amount.
Depends on when the Fallout event in Central Penn. I believe it's late August if I'm not mistaken. So it's going to be several months after the other one. Oh, by the way, Wolfman, that NP9 is at Papa's shop right now, so he's going to take a look at it sometime soon to figure out what's going on with that trigger. So Corey
we'll get it squared up.
Corey loves his Tipman. I wish the GHK G5 stock was built better.
Yeah, but still, I got tiny little clippers you can use to flip the skin.
I'm not familiar with that one.
So what, you too lazy to go get them instead of just... So you need me to bring out my kit so I can stitch it back up?
Yeah. It's frightening how much I actually sounded like her.
Oh my God.
Oh God, that's it's not my fault. He said it.
Said what? What'd I miss?
No, your mom with Greg's voice.
Oh yeah, I walked out there and she's got a tissue and she's holding it over her toe. She was cutting the dead skin off with her.
Oh God.
With a regular pair of scissors.
Oh Jesus Christ!
So she cut her toe. I was like, oh boy.
The hard knock makes a stock crack. So we got a lot of cool events I thought that we're going to have like a break, and we're not going to have any break at all. I mean, I have an event every month again. Jesus Christ. Y'all are going to kill me.
Trying to kill
yours?
me too. Yeah, no.
Yours?
Mine? Page for the Fallout page is I'm about to get ready for
Corey,
it.
we haven't put it up yet. We're definitely going to put a poll up. We have to put together a Central Penn Milsim group page, like a general group page, so we can actually do polls. Stupidest thing Facebook ever did.
You say polls, I'm thinking of strip club.
You have a problem, sir. The Facebook took polls out of pages, so you can't post a poll anymore on a page. Stupidest shit ever.
Really?
Yeah, you can do it in groups, but you can't do it on pages. It's like, shut up. Sorry, the kid is interrupting. We're almost getting close to end time here.
Mm-hmm.
Greg is fading fast, and I'm
all right. It's been a long life.
Long life.
Long day, long life.
Long
same
life.
Old, same old.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
Greg, if you come up to the Central Penn game again, you could run the airfill station. I'll haul it for you.
What do you mean? Oh, haul it up there.
Not from...
Yeah.
Was that Weiner?
He called Wolfman was talking about his WeTech High Kappa 7 accelerator competition pistol. Yes, he wanted to HPA it.
There's a lot of people that do it for that gun. I mean, personally, I don't run pistol too much. The only time I run pistol is to get my blood pumping for the start of the games at Miami Airsoft. So it's usually a game or two. Then I'm back to my regular rifle and all that.
Pistol for training.
That's definitely not a question for me when it comes to playing.
Yeah.
But what I'm looking forward to is getting my indestructible back.
What's wrong with the indestructible?
Why'd you have to ask that?
It's a prototype gun.
Operator failure again?
No.
Between the ground and the trigger?
No. It had nothing to do with me.
It's got to do with me. He would have had it back a long time ago if I I'm looking for something mean to say just to dig myself out of this hole, but it's my fault.
I was like,
I want to. Yeah.
I'm waiting for it. I'm like waiting to pounce. I was like, what I do?
Why would you
what I
tap
do?
on
What
a
I do?
force hater?
And I want to. What?
You see that?
No, Tyler. No.
No,
Now, see now
not a hater.
you're in timeout.
He's
Tyler's
now,
in
he's
timeout.
now in Stillwell
he's in timeout. Put him in a
He's
corner.
in timeout.
Put him in a
Stop it.
corner.
I'm looking.
Does he even know what a hater is?
Yeah, he knows. He's got to know what a hater is.
I don't know.
Ask that question. He's got to.
Well, a question like that though.
Mm-hmm.
That would be funny as hell too if you find some sort of way to like have an automatic feed system on that thing.
Oh, it's possible to do. I mean, you can actually run the amp system on it.
Reload, brip, reload, brip, reload.
Yeah, because you get 10 shots, and that's it.
Yeah, but that's also I don't think it'll work even that way because that action on there that'll
it doesn't go fast enough. It'd be pop, 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 pop.
But I think it was going that fast that many times. I think that'll screw up the hammer something fierce.
No, because it's not actually. It's technically not striker fired.
Right.
Technically, it's not.
Yeah, Ducky, we don't listen to you for a reason, bud. Bad idea. Ducky's all over it.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'll haul the stuff up there for you.
Is there a way to make a BB feed to the backpack and modify the pistol? Anything's possible. No, this was Wolfman with his high kappa.
No, typically with the it's not. You're talking about a BB feed? No, you have 1,100 rounds in a drum mag or 1,500 round drum mag.
Yeah, put a drum mag in the bottom. It should be fine.
Yeah, 1,500 rounds, and that's typically what they all do.
Well, it wouldn't be allowed Milsim, that's for sure.
No, God, no.
I just want to play with my Indestructible again. Can't wait for that. Can't wait for that to be done.
When's that gonna be done, Greg? So we don't have to hear it anymore.
You don't have to push them like that. I'm not like rushing them or anything.
I was just being up front. You were just being subtle.
Do you want to know the God's honest truth? It's probably like a 90-minute
I
fix
don't care,
at
really.
most. Honestly, at most, it's probably a 90-minute fix. Like from the time I open the case to the time it gets back in the case being done.
What did you do? Strip the gears out?
No, it's an electrical issue, and I think it's just a clipped wire.
Ah.
You want to know the honest truth? I think it's a clipped wire. I just haven't. Every time I get ready to get to it, I was backlogged for the longest.
Yeah,
like
you gotta make money. You gotta
backlog.
make money. You can't be sitting there with a moocher who just wants to.
Yeah, but he's not. No, don't call. He's not a moocher because he helps to make me money.
I know.
Hey,
we all do. We're the ones we're the ones who got you to open a store to begin with. So
yeah, you bunch of assholes. You are. Hey,
I like
away
when
from
you're
a
my favorite.
six-figure job.
Hey, somebody likes me. I'll get you a patch, man. Actually, do you have all 3 patches? I'll send you the patches. PM me your address.
Can't wait to run a new chasing unit on my P5. Papa sold me. Got excited more than Rom Reader at a strip club.
You know what? Once you've seen one, you've seen them all, so that doesn't excite me anymore.
It was funny because when Corey Carr mentioned that he found one at the thing, I lost one of my lighter BTs in Building 5. It's in there somewhere, and I was like, "Hey, is it a lighter BT?" Blah 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 blah. And he goes, "No." He goes, "I was like, because I lost one there." He goes, "You mean the one I bought off Papa?" I was like, "Oh, you bought one? You said found." I lost my tracer unit. I want it back. One of the things on my birthday list, by the way, is a Bifrost. So if somebody really loves me,
is a what?
Bifrost.
The Bifrost. It's actually it's novelty. It's a neat novelty. It's got multicolor LEDs that lights up white BBs. In multiple colors. It does a Technicolor. So when it fires, the white BBs as they pass across the light shine that particular color. So it's colors of the rainbow. You're actually shooting. It doesn't send them as tracers. Yeah, it doesn't send them as tracers. It's the white BB reflecting the LED color.
But it's also a tracer unit.
But it also
so you have to use white tracer BBs.
Well. You don't have to.
No, it'll white BBs will reflect the colored LEDs only at the muzzle
As
flash.
it comes out. Okay. At the muzzle
Yeah,
flash. Gotcha.
but it's also a tracer, so it will also send a tracer
That new
BB.
muzzle flash unit,
lit up.
tracer unit is pretty nice.
Which one? The
new one that like Bulldog has, where it lights up as you're firing.
Oh yeah, well he's
Yeah,
got. I think he's got the
I do.
blaster.
Yep.
You both. I think you and Bulldog both have the blaster. I have a blaster and a
You sent me a
fireworks.
blaster?
No, you don't. No, Mark.
I don't.
does.
I got
Mark's-
the regular from your store.
I have
That's
a
all I had at
blaster.
the time.
Yeah, Mark's got a blaster. Bulldog has a blaster. I have a fireworks and a blaster. They're a really neat design. They really are a cool design.
I gotta finally set mine up here. I'll
That's
do
my
that.
birthday wish list. If people are feeling generous enough to actually give me a birthday this year. I haven't had a birthday.
I'm just gonna do what I usually do: say happy birthday, and that's it.
Well, we
I'll give you the same
can
thing
all
you got me
treat-
for my birthday.
But I get screwed
Whatever.
out of my birthday because it's always on Christmas. Yeah, it's always,
whose fault
it's
is
your
that?
birthday
Mom.
Christmas.
Smack
My
your mom.
mom's. It's my mom's
Smack your
fault.
mom.
Yeah.
And my dad's technically. They did
He
the
was
two
present?
things together. Okay, I'm gonna be here. It's the Bifrost is like I really want it because Chris had the idea of all of us like on the team getting one and going all blue, so we know where each other are when we're shooting. Because that's another way you can tell where your teammates are. Blue.
Well,
Why the hell are you shooting me?
The only problem with it is the color is only at the muzzle flash.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can still
Yeah,
see muzzle
that's
flash
the
on
only
the other
problem
side of
with
the
it,
field.
But it also extends out. It's not like it's
Right there
it's
at,
not like it's
the
internal.
muzzle, at the end of the muzzle.
It's like right at the very end, so it actually really lights up on the outside.
Well, that's the way the other ones work.
Yeah.
That's
So
cool. It's pretty cool.
all the people that have birthdays in December, I'm sorry for you. It came down to such a big problem. Like Ducky's birthday is December 20th. We always had like whatever the hell you celebrate in December party, but we always get screwed on birthday gifts. Always. But if you guys are wondering what's on the list, it's mostly just Hawaiian shirts because I need more Hawaiian shirts.
Nobody needs more Hawaiian shirts.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Nobody does.
You shut up. Don't be jealous. Look, I make this look good.
And for once, Ducky's actually
Mark's a
right
legend
there.
in his own mind.
Add gas blowback and it looks cool. It does because it actually lights up the mist.
Yeah. It really is badass. I'm still pushing Ace Tech. Say, hey man, can you all send me one? You guys promised. I'll do a video on it. Speaking of which, I got to do the video for Fayachi tomorrow. I got some cool stuff that I'm going to be giving away on the next stream. So Fayachi sent me these beautiful little iron sights to show off and do a video for to put up for Black Friday because they're having a big sale. And I got 2 of these, by the way. And I got 2 of these as well, these are kind of cool. Nice little bipods.
Nice.
So, I got to give these guys credit. They're making a whole bunch of pretty good, awesome accessories and all that. I mean, ow.
Oh, U.S. Milsim. Nice. They did a hell of a job.
See this, Weiner?
The bipod?
Yeah. The Fayachi bipods. I have a lot of their sites and stuff. I only know 2 Hawaiian shirts more. You simulate more. Have more Hawaiian shirts. Hey, look, it's part of the brand. What can I say? I go around and I'm out in public all the time with a Hawaiian shirt. That's how most people will recognize me on the field. That's one reason why I'm going to be in on the civilians faction because I wear my Hawaiian shirts. I'm pretty sure Bulldog and Weiner would have picked somebody else out for civilian if I didn't wear Hawaiian shirts all the time.
No,
all the time.
We just got you to keep you out of our hair.
Whatever. You're such a dick. Can you feel the love tonight? No.
All right, we got to close this down. Mark's got to go to the bathroom.
Ryan must be.
Mark has to go to the bathroom. No, I think what it has
Gotta get rid of that beef jerky.
No, No, it's it could stay in there for a very long period of time to burn off all the capsaicin. That does not need to come out right now. I will say it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I had part of one of those ultimate chips or
It
whatever.
could be your dad.
He's old enough. It could be. Yeah.
He gets around enough. He could be. So it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. By all means, it wasn't great. I mean, I wouldn't eat that stuff regularly. So, and I am gonna have to like take it out to the trash or find out. Oh, Ducky, do you want this shit, man? It's yours. I'll put it inside the fridge for you. Ducky eats hot shit all the time. Sort of like what I did with I didn't realize the ramen I got for my daughter was hot, and I was like, oh, how bad could this be? Holy balls, it was hot. So yeah, he could be your dad.
Yeah, I could too.
So with that being said, guys, we covered a lot.
My daughter's 33. I got 4 grandkids.
I only have 1. So
most of your girlfriends. That's crazy.
What was that?
Huh?
Say that again? That was good, though. I want to make sure I heard that right. That was actually pretty good.
I said your daughter's older than most of your girlfriends.
Daddy?
I'll hook you up, Wolfman. Definitely hook you up. Daddy?
All right, guys. I want to thank you all for sticking around throughout the duration of the stream tonight. I really do appreciate it. Papa appreciates it. So does Weiner.
Absolutely.
We talked about a lot of great stuff. We talked about the Wasteland 13 AAR, which it lasted about an hour and a half. So if you guys want to go back and check, the hour and a half mark is where that ends. And that's where we started talking about Aftermath, the first ATE event, which is going to be a badass event.
And congratulations to you guys for it.
I
really am. I'm looking forward to it, guys. Congratulations. By the way, I didn't get a chance to say it before, but
yeah,
really looking forward to it.
I'm looking forward to it as well. So
buy those tickets; they'll go fast.
They will, and when they're gone, they're gone. There can't be much. I mean that
put too many more people on the field.
Yeah, I was gonna say that field could not handle more than 300 people. It'll be it's going to be tight with 300 as is.
300 will be fine, but yeah, I understand.
Well, now that North Base is eliminated.
Yeah, well, it's not eliminated. It's not eliminated. They were able to bush hog it. He said he was able to bush hog it. We can't use it as a permanent base. We can use it for, and there's plenty of other spaces around there to use for a permanent base. Or we'll just put the civilians in the middle of Sinkertown.
Yeah,
which is not far from there. And
you could always put it. You could always put it, Checkpoint Charlie or the train station. Actually, it's probably
that's
better.
true too. That's the far back corner. Yep.
Yeah.
The northeast corner.
Excuse me. So we want to go and congratulations on that. We also talked about
thank you.
North versus South 3. So guys, if you're way up north and want to come down for this event, get out of the frozen tundra. That's going to be at the Force Center.
Way down south to the Everglades where the gators hang out.
It's significantly less haunted than the
up
north. Significantly not it's not unhaunted. It's significantly less haunted. And that's going to be February 26th, right?
That is correct.
February 26th at the Force Center in Immokalee, Florida. It's a great AO. All of us are definitely going to be there. I want gator jerky.
No, you don't want gator jerky. You gator bites, but not gator jerky.
Yeah, it's fake anyways. The gator jerky is not real anyways down here.
Yeah,
people on the side of the road are selling you regular beef jerky, but they say it's gator jerky.
It's really not.
They just spray extra game on it.
Yeah, it's exactly what it is. They put a gamey taste on there and make you think it, but it's gator tastes like chicken, and it's a white
gator tail tastes like chicken. Yeah, it's usually gator tail you're eating.
Tastes like good chicken though.
Good chicken though. Yeah, it's not delicious. Bad. Hey, I tell you what, you catch some mullet with that stuff too.
And then we finish up the stream talking about Operation Big House 2. So actually, the cool thing, if you think about it, is we talked about all 3 of our games.
Yeah,
that are coming out. So we will be talking more about these events as the weeks go on. So we will be talking about. We should probably have some more information for next week for Aftermath. And then Papa is going to hold all the information close to his chest for the North versus South game. And me, I'm just going to be like, buy tickets for everything, guys. Buy them all. Buy them all.
You don't forget your PW 2022 for our event. Make sure you use that as one of the codes on there.
PW 2022. That way you guys can get a nice, cool little patch with that. Obviously,
not as cool as ours, but a cool patch, regardless.
Yeah. It might be a hood rat shit patch. Ooh. People want that hood rat shit patch.
Yeah, the hood rat shit patch is pretty badass.
Give me the meat. I have a dehydrator.
Yeah.
So we look forward to seeing you guys out at these next events. Hopefully, if you can, come out, say hi, run with us. For Weiner's event, I will be running civilian. I'll be running the civilian faction altogether. So if you're wearing a Hawaiian shirt, mad props. For Greg's event, I will be running north, so I'll be green. And for the Pennsylvania game, I will be Nikolai, actually role playing the entire time, and will not have to ever leave to go out of character for admin duties for that event. So we brought the illustrious Christian Tukan up to help us out. So with that being said, guys, I am Joker from Players Wanted. That is Papa from Dead End Outfitters, and that is the asshole from ATE.
On the other side.
Weiner from Apocalypse Tactical Event. Until we see you on the field, may your BB fire true and your targets call your